7:09 right here on today's Hit Music, Q92. Good morning, everybody. Christian here with you, Lauren here with you, Jake here with you. We are glad you are with us on your radios. If you're streaming us at our website, Q92radio.com, good morning. And if you're now watching the show on Q92's Facebook page or Q92's YouTube page, we are live right now. Good morning to you guys there. If you're not following or subscribed to our YouTube page, do it. Q92 Radio on Facebook. Like and follow and subscribe to Q92 on YouTube so you always know when we go live for any event, whether it be here for Q92's Morning Show, Downtown with the Diva, certain events we're at, or any of our sports broadcasts. Check them all out on our Q92 Facebook and YouTube page. Our phone number, 330-450-9292. Our text line, 330-269-9292. What do we got for you today? Well, coming up this hour, a 4-pack of tickets to see the Akron Rubber Ducks at Canal Park. They got some home games left this season. You could be at one of them. We got concert tickets in the 8 o'clock hour. The Black Crows at MGM Northfield Park. Not to mention, it is a rage room in the 8 o'clock hour. And in the 9 o'clock hour, we've got tickets to the Black College Football Hall of Fame Classic this Sunday, September 1st at 4 p.m. Tom Benson Hall of Fame Stadium. Virginia State taking on Benedict College. Going to send you to that as well. And for those of you watching on Facebook and YouTube, or those of you that are listening right now but would like to win something, we're going to give away a 6-person African Safari Wildlife Park VIP car pass to somebody this morning at the end of the show. In order to enter for a chance to win it, you got to go over to the live video feed on Facebook or YouTube. Doesn't matter which one. Counts no matter which one you go to. Don't have to do both. And Jake has an animal he'd like to do today. Jake, I've never heard of this animal, but let's do it.
The Eastern Bongo.
The Eastern Bongo, like the bongo drum?
Maybe.
Spelled that way, yeah.
Spelled that way? Like, okay, the Eastern Bongo. You have to type Eastern Bongo in the comment section. You do that, you're entered. And Lauren will pick one of you at the end of the show.
He didn't tell you why he wanted to do the Eastern Bongo, though.
I put a picture on the screen, but I think it looks like a little Debbie's fudge round.
It does.
Put it back up.
It's up.
Oh, it kind of does. It kind of does. Oh, the little one's cute. The little one's cute.
Yeah.
They get horns.
A mama and a baby.
Yeah. You get horns when you're older as an Eastern Bongo.
Yeah.
You do a little bit look like that sandwich. So there you go. Eastern Bongo in the comments section. Lauren's going to randomly select one of you at the end of the show and make you a winner, and we're going to hook you up. You'll be able to go to Port Clinton and feed some animals. That's what we got for you here today. It's already 12 after 7, so we're going to do the right thing and play Tommy Richmond, $1 Million Baby. But good morning. We're off and running with the morning show on Q92. According to a survey,
Yeah.
1,500 singles from Plenty o' Fish. Great website.
It was your favorite. That and Christian
Still
Mingle,
around.
right?
Zeus was my all-time favorite.
Oh, okay.
Plenty of Fish. I always thought that was like the Dollar Tree version of dating apps. I don't care. People are like, well, I found my love on Plenty of Fish. I'm
They
like,
used to have a meetup at the 356 Fighter Group.
Is that a bar?
You don't remember the Fighter
I wasn't
Group?
raised here. Remember?
I know that, but it was
raised in
real.
Canton.
But you worked here when it was still open.
What, did I?
Yeah. It was right out by the airport, and it was like a restaurant, but it was huge, and they used to have like live music out back and dance parties, and they had like a room that had a pool table in it. Like,
And Plenty of Fish people would meet up there?
Yeah.
Gosh darn. That's crazy. Well, according to Plenty of Fish, they talked to 1,500 singles on there. A third of singles have ended a friendship because one of their friends started dating their ex.
Totally believe it.
And you know where this is prominent right now? Young kids.
We talked about that, didn't we?
This is weird to me.
Yeah, you guys had an experience with it,
I don't
you?
know if it's a generational thing. I don't understand it because when I grew up, that was a no-no.
Yeah, that's
Like,
bro code,
that
man.
was a no-no. You never tried to date one of your boys' exes. And I feel like now that's all that happens. Like, I've learned a lot from Not Daughter and her high school ways and her high school friends. And my nephews now in high school doing their high school things and their high school ways. They just all date each other. They just pass each other around.
Which is gross.
And no one gets mad at anybody. There's no fighting. Like, it is weird to me. I would never have, even go back to high school, my 20s, have gone after a girl that one of my good friends dated. It's a no-no.
Yeah.
You know how much of a no-no it was for my crew growing up? That's right, I said my crew. I had a friend now.
Your crew?
My crew.
Chris's crew?
Yeah. Well, it's never Chris. Came to me. A girl, his now wife, might I add.
Okay.
I went to college with her.
Mm-hmm.
We were good friends in college. We would hang out with everybody from our group, and we were all telecommunications people. We'd hang out. Bro code meant so much back then. Now, keep in mind, me and this girl never dated.
We were just friends.
We were friends, same friend group. My buddy liked her, came to me and asked me if it'd be okay to ask her out. And she was just my friend. That's how much bro code meant back in the day.
Yeah, wow.
Now,
30 years later.
it's like you break up today? Okay, I'll ask her out tomorrow. I'll wait.
Right.
I'll wait till tomorrow.
I'll give her tonight.
I want you to heal.
Right.
Yeah. I don't want you to, I understand.
No, I do believe it. I think that
weird.
happens more and more. It is weird because listen, that boy was just kissing your friends the other night. Like, it's weird. It's real weird.
Well, how many times when we talk about these topics, someone come in and call in or text in and be like, yeah, my girlfriend cheated on me with my best friend.
Yeah, that happens.
My girlfriend slept with my boyfriend. Like, how do you?
Q92.
Hot and muggy for your Tuesday, a high of 94, a feels like temp near 100, sunshine all day long. Overnight, a little isolated thunder after midnight, otherwise clear to start, our low 73. I am Mark J. Weather from News 5.
On today's Hit Music, Q92, about 9 minutes away from a look at sports. Thanks for having us on, whether it's the radio, streaming us at our website, or if you're watching us on Facebook and YouTube. Hi. Good to hear from you. Good to see you. Let's go to the text line real quick. Netflix binge girl checking in. Transformer guy checking in this morning. RC, wow. Has Ultra Magnus been set yet? Foreman Fireman here. Chafing is no joke. That's a throwback to last hour. Yes, I know. I know about chafing. Very Tech Girl checking in. Hey, have a great day. You too, Very Tech Girl. Blue Steel guy checking in. Let's go Blue. Time to defend the title. College football in a bigger way starts. There were some games last week. That was kind of like a sprinkle. College football is back in a major way pretty much this week.
Yeah. I saw that there was a lot of games.
Appreciate whoever texts time to take a break at 7-Eleven. That was awesome. I really do appreciate it. Good morning, Christian and Lauren. Aaron with Retroholics checking in. Have a great day and stay cool. You stay cool.
Yeah. Morning, Aaron.
Cool cat. Good morning, Pink Jeep Girl. Pink Jeep Girl checking in. Good morning. Good morning from Parachute Packer. Are you jumping today?
Yeah.
And if you do, could you do it around like 12:31 when I'm driving by? I never time it right. It's so rare I'm coming down 225 and I either see the plane going up or see the people coming down.
I just...
Because I love watching.
I don't.
And I would love to just pull in one day and watch people skydive. Don't want to go up in the plane. Don't want to jump out. I just want to watch it. But I think you said you can. I always thought you really weren't allowed to just pull in and like, hey, I'm just here to watch.
I feel like that would be kind of weird. Like, why does this guy keep showing up to watch people jump out of a plane?
I don't know.
Like,
I tell you, last night, Jamie laughed at me for like 2 minutes. Not that's a huge time, but I was putting the baby in the car, and he was already in his seat. So I'm in the back getting ready to fold up the stroller and stuff and put it in the car, and a plane flies over, and I was like, stroller went flying down the driveway into the road, into the cul-de-sac.
You didn't notice?
I love planes. I was fixated. I heard the plane. I looked up. I was watching it. Next thing I know, I got to like run down the driveway and get the stroller. It's already in the cul-de-sac. It already went out into the road.
Well, hey, at least there wasn't a car coming. It's a cul-de-sac, so
you really love planes. I do.
But you don't like to ride in them. You just want to watch them.
I could watch them. You could literally take me to an airport with a lawn chair and say, watch them take off land. I'd sit there with a beverage, and I swear to you, I'd feel at peace.
Did you ever go out on the observation deck at Akron Canton Airport when they had it?
No, but I did it at Youngstown.
Okay.
We would go up there and hang out.
It sucks. You can't do that anymore. I mean, I get it. Whole national security thing. I get that.
I get it too.
But it was cool. Like as a kid, like
loved it.
Our family would fly in and out from California. We would go see them. They would come here, whatever. But when they would leave, we would see them taxiing on the tarmac, and you would be up at and depending on what runway, like you could wave at their plane and see them take off, and you're like, well, all right, it's time to go back home. They're gone. Like I just remember being so sad after they left.
I could watch planes take off and land all day.
Well, and then Fighter Group. I miss it. I had my wedding rehearsal dinner there upstairs in the private room, and it was nice because you could go back out on the patio and like at night you could see the lights of the plane coming in or taxiing on the runway. Like it was cool.
We would go to the Youngstown Airport, which is very small, and I don't even know what flies out of there anymore. But I would go to the Youngstown Regional, they had an observation deck. You'd go in and look and see what was coming.
Mm-hmm.
Like, oh, all right, we got somebody coming in from Colorado. Not that I'm just throwing a city. All right, let's get up there. It's in 10 minutes.
Now I use FlightAware. Like if we know somebody that's coming in and we got to do like an airport run to pick somebody up, or someone in our family does, we'll just find out what their flight number is and track it on FlightAware. We're like, they just landed. They'll be at the gate in like 5 minutes, 10 minutes. So we know to head over and get them.
Wish they'd bring the observation deck back.
I know.
Good morning from Sleepy Kindergarten Teacher. Good morning.
Oh, good morning.
Good morning. Hope everyone has a great Tuesday from the Williams Trainer. Good morning to you. Good morning. Hope you all have a great day. A 49ers girl. All right, 49ers girl. Fire Chief checking in. Good morning, Lauren, Christian, and Jake. Another hot one, so remember hydration and more breaks to cool down.
I thought about him yesterday, the Fire Chief.
Yeah?
Yeah, because I was like, I don't know why. It like struck me. I was standing in line at Dollar General, and what are those square batteries called that go in your smoke detector? They're not D batteries. What are they?
9 volt.
9 volt, yeah. And they were on sale. Like they had a manufacturer's in-store coupon or whatever. And so instead of it being $10 for 2, they were $8. And I was like, you know what? It's been a minute since we changed our batteries in our smoke detectors. So I went ahead and got them, and I changed them last night and discovered one of them was broken. It wasn't broken, but it was like the saddest, like
that's
it was
good.
not loud. Yeah, so
There's
I
a fire.
so I got to go get another
There's
smoke detector today to replace it.
Fire.
It wouldn't have woken anybody up, but I was like, he would have been proud of me that I was changing
There
our
you go.
batteries. I mean, I installed all the smoke detectors here.
Make sure your smoke
Killer.
detectors work, and if you have carbon monoxide detectors like I do, put those in your house too. Parachute packer guy. Come anytime. Spectators always welcome. People do it all the time. Saturday and Sunday are the busy days to come, though. Yeah, I imagine a Tuesday.
Do they
isn't
know somebody though that's jumping? Like they bring friends to like witness the jump? Is that who's coming, or are there random people pulling over going, "Let's watch that dude jump out of the plane"? You know what I mean? Like
I would be the random dude.
yeah, I mean,
I'd
I
be like,
guess.
are you know anyone? Nope. You're just here to watch him. Yep. Yes, I am. Morning. On my way to get a root canal. Well, that's no good. Akron Airport has a visitor pass for you to go eat at their observation deck restaurant to watch planes and eat. Really?
I don't know if that's AK like for Akron or Alaska.
Oh, is that Alaska? Damn it. Well, that's
Or
a long way to
Anchorage.
go.
To specify, we're not good with abbreviations.
Yeah. Good morning, Christian, Lauren, and Jake. You ever have a flight land in Cleveland and you had to drive clear up there to pick someone up? Me?
Yeah, and it sucks. That's like,
No.
it's so mad when our family's like, we're coming. Where are you flying into? Cleveland. And you're like, we literally have an airport in our backyard. Why?
They did say it was Akron.
Okay. Akron. Like Akron Airport.
Yeah, they have one too.
Okay.
It's not that big. But
Yeah,
they
I
have
know.
one.
Because, well, no. Did you know Cuyahoga Falls has one?
People don't know Youngstown has one.
I'm just kidding. Cuyahoga Falls doesn't. But according to Tommy Boy in that movie, she's like, we're flying into Cuyahoga
Yeah.
Falls.
Yeah.
I'm like, why couldn't we just said Akron?
Because they're not really from here.
I guess.
You know what I mean?
It's not that
It was
hard.
cool for him to say Ohio, though.
Yeah.
White van guy checking in. Basketball season right around the corner.
Yeah,
Started
it is.
football.
Yeah, I know, but they will start soon. Like tryouts should be soon for basketball.
Oh, man. Sports is here, everybody. Sports is here.
7:30, time for a break.
Yeah, we got to play a song first, too. So, yeah, it's
Oh, we're late.
not really.
All right.
We've done way worse.
Oh, we totally have.
Akon, Belly Dancer, Q92. Jake, do you remember a craziest day at one of your jobs? Like it was just like, what you went home almost like, what was that?
I can't top yours, but when I was working at McDonald's, I got an ice cream cone thrown at me.
Are you serious?
But was it someone like a customer
Yeah.
or like a coworker?
No, it was a customer.
What were they mad about?
They ordered an ice cream cone and like a large fry with no salt. So we had to make the fries fresh, like
my God,
as
was
you
it-
do.
Was it my mom?
And then I gave her no. I can tell you it was not.
my mom always orders no salt for
She's
fresh
like, I
fries.
know who this lady is.
It irritates me.
Yeah. So I gave her the ice cream cone and I was like, go to the next window and we'll give you your fresh fries. But she ordered them together because she wanted to eat them together. But by the time we gave her fries, her ice cream cone was melting and she was mad about that. And I was like, well, that's not my fault. Eat your ice cream cone.
Wait. You said that's not my fault. Eat your ice cream cone?
Yeah. I didn't know if I said it was my fault, but I did say, well, if you would have ate it, it would have been melted. I think I did say that.
Okay. I can't see you being like, too bad, lady. Eat it.
Well, I was, because she was already on my nerves because she was asking, are these fresh? Are these fresh? And then I was like, yes.
And
she
like,
goes,
taste one.
no salt. And I was like, yeah, no salt. And then she said that there was salt on them, even though there
Okay, but
wasn't.
here's the thing about McDonald's. You guys salt it in like that big area. So even if you don't salt the fresh batch, tell me there's not salt still
Exactly.
on the bottom. I mean,
Yeah, exactly.
you're going to get some.
Exactly.
So did she hit you with it?
Yeah. So she gave me attitude, and then I
In
told
the
her,
face?
no, she missed. Well,
Okay.
because it was during COVID, and we had like a little plexiglass protector over
Okay,
the
so
over
that
the window.
protected your face.
Yeah, and then she got mad, and then I told her that I would give her a new fry, and then she walked up to my window. I forgot she wasn't even in the car because her husband was driving, and so she got out of the car and walked up to the window, and so she was standing next to the window, and then the window closed, and she like took her hand like shoved it open, and I was like, no, enough. So I gave her money back. And I said, get out. I said, leave. And then she took her money, and then she yeeted the cone, and it hit me.
Did you say yeeted it?
Yeah, she yeeted.
cone.
She yeeted the cone.
That is fantastic.
Yes! 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 Yes!
Yeeted the
Listen,
cone.
I understand about service and frustration and all that kind of stuff, but when did we as a society decide that it was acceptable to assault people with ice cream cones over, to me, something that's so trivial? Because most of the time, if you have like a delay in your food or you have an issue with it or it's cold, like they'll make it right. You just go in and be nice about it.
Yeah, a lot of times they will. That's pretty good.
Yeah, that was
a good one, Jake. Ice cream.
I would
thrown
have
at you.
loved to have like stood there and watched that go down. I mean,
So-
I'm glad she didn't like get you in the face or, you know, something
Yeah.
highly embarrassing, but
That's
you
good.
handled it right.
This is a Q92 Sports Break with Christian Bigglesworth on Q92.
The Cleveland Guardians beat the Rangers yesterday 4-2. They improved their record to 75-55 on the season. They maintain a 3-game lead over the Minnesota Twins and Kansas City Royals in the AL Central. The Guardians will be back in action this afternoon at 1:10 p.m. at home against the Kansas City Royals. It's a makeup game from a June 5th cancellation. Nick Sandlin will be on the mound for the Guardians. On Saturday, the Cleveland Browns traded defensive tackle Chris Williams to the Chicago Bears. In exchange for Williams in a 2025 7th-round pick, the Browns will receive a 2025 6th-round pick from Chicago. And Harrisburg beat the Rubber Ducks yesterday by a score of 3-2. The Ducks' record now falls to 70-50 on the season. Ducks are off today before hosting Bowie at Canal Park tomorrow afternoon at 12:05 p.m. That's a look at sports right here on today's Hit Music, Q92. Nothing but sunshine. I mean, it's fantastic. I mean, this is car show weather. And
Why is Jake laughing at me?
I'm not.
What are you laughing at?
I don't even know. I'm good.
Are you?
Yeah.
All right. So you either are stoic and hate everything, or you're laughing, but you don't know what at.
No, I got nothing.
I look over at the video and he's like, and then he just starts laughing. I'm like,
Is there
what
a
did
funny
I just
video?
do?
You're watching a funny video?
No, I'm just watching the stream. I have nothing on my computer.
Oh,
Lord,
boy.
man.
Amy said he hit that pen again.
Hit the pen, or he's doing shrooms while
I don't know what
songs
he's
are
doing
playing.
over there.
Unbelievable. And you're going with the hoodie today, huh?
Yeah, it's cold, bro.
Are you on acid?
What is happening?
I'm
afraid of him.
Have you taken pills?
No, I promise.
What is happening?
Nothing. I don't know.
Take us on your journey. Where we're willing to go with you.
There's no journey. I don't know. I was really tired. I stayed up late last night.
Doing what?
I've been working on this side project for this YouTuber that I've been editing for, and it's caused a couple of stresses throughout the week. And then I just was super tired today, and I don't know. Just right now, I just
become slap happy.
I guess so.
So you were just laughing literally at nothing.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm glad. I don't even know what the hell to say. I don't. All right. Jake, everybody. That's Jake. He'll be at the car show tonight. Maybe. He can find his way there. You might have to tell him he's there. 7:37 right here on today's hit music. It is Q92. Christian, Lauren, Jake, you hanging out. Akron Rubber Ducks tickets to give away here shortly. That is coming up. Rage Room coming up in the 8 o'clock hour as well. So all that on the way. You guys want to know the two ages? Apparently, according to science, that we get the oldest, we age the most rapidly.
Well, I
Because
thought,
apparently we found it out.
isn't there 2 times in life?
Yep.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Yep.
I cannot remember what it said, though.
That you will age rapidly. According to scientists in this article, it's actually from AOL.com. Yes, it does still exist. 44 and 60.
Dang, next year I'm going to take a leap then.
44 and 60. It says, while aging is often seen as a steady progression, a new study from Stanford University found that there are on average spikes in the process around the ages of 44 and 60 due to molecular changes. It says here in the bullet points, the study examined 108 participants who donated blood and other biological material over the course of years. We're not sure if these moments of rapid aging are biological, behavioral, or a mixture of both.
Yeah.
But they found that at 44 and at 60, you age the most rapidly. And that's interesting.
Do you feel like you had a boom at 44?
Wow, who the hell? I don't know. I don't think so, but probably. I mean, if they're right, that's science.
Yeah.
You know? Probably. I mean, 44, you're not like you did when you were 24.
I mean, like, is this like aging, like you can see more crow's feet on my face, or aging like I'm starting to have health issues and you know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm still reading here.
I did notice one of my friends, and hopefully she's not listening right now. I did notice
Uh-oh.
she's 2 years older than me, but I would say over the past couple of years, I've noticed her hands they've started to age. You know what I mean?
Oh, old lady hands are awful.
No, it's not old lady hands. I'm just
I'll
saying
get
like the
old man
skin is
hands.
starting to change on the back of the hands. It's like a little more crepey. You know what I mean?
That would be old lady hands.
I know. I
You just don't
know.
want to say it.
They weren't wrinkled.
Huh?
They weren't wrinkled. She's only 45.
Again, I'm going to have old man hands. I can't
know,
help it. We're all
eventually.
going to get old man and old woman hands.
Amy said, well, Christian has grays hidden in places. Remember? LOL.
Oh.
Maybe that's when that happened. Is at
Oh my
44?
God! I'll have to, I don't know if she'd know. It was at 44 when the hair when my pubic hair started to turn
Ew,
gray.
I hate that word. God, I hate that word.
They don't make just for men for that, do they?
No, I would imagine it's a pretty sensitive area.
Good Lord!
Do you think
But,
anybody's ever done that? Been like, I'm going to dye him, and then like had it. Do you think anybody's rolled into an ER and been like, I'm having an allergic reaction? Like, from what?
I'm sure
Well,
ER people could probably tell you stories you would never.
I know
ever.
they can.
Old man hands, crying, laughing, emoji. We'll all get them.
I know we will.
I don't think I have them yet.
I don't think I have old woman hands yet.
Jake, can I see your hand? Oh,
They
those
look
are-
like children's hands
those
because
are-
he's so young.
Those are supple hands. No, I don't believe I have young man hands. I'm in the middle part, but I don't have old man hands. I remember when my dad had old man hands. I remember when I first looked at my dad and was like,
Yeah.
old man hands.
Yeah.
They were still rugged, but they were old man hands.
Right.
My mom has old lady hands.
Oh.
She's in her 70s.
Yeah, same with my mom. My mom has old
My
lady
mom
hands
looks
too.
great, though, for her 70s. I think
Yes, she
looks
does.
fantastic.
Yes, she does.
For 70s, I would take that. She's in her Paula Deen era.
I love it. You know what? Your mom kind of looks like Paula Deen.
I'm telling you, there are times I'm like,
now that you say that,
mother is Paula Deen.
Joyce and
My
Paula
mom
could be
looks
sisters.
like Paula Deen right now, and when I see old pictures of my dad, he looked like Lee Harvey Oswald.
Really?
You went young, real young.
Oh, okay.
dad.
I was
Like,
going to say, I've never seen a young
there
picture
are
of your dad.
pictures I would be like, did you kill Kennedy, Dad? Like, what was happening? I was like, what? That's never seen you two in the same place.
Yeah.
Not that I ever saw Lee Harvey Oswald. Is it crepe skin is so depressing, or crepe?
Creppy.
Creppy? It's called creppy?
I think so.
Well, that's rude. I feel like that's an
Creppy
insult.
skin, like decrepit.
Look at your creppy hands.
Crepey?
Hey, you shut up.
I don't know. There's lotions for it. It's supposed to help, but I don't know.
I don't know. There's a lot of, I see things at late night or when I wake up in the morning and get ready for work. Like I see these like infomercials where this lady's like in her 60s and they show her before and she puts on this cream, and her skin magically de-ages in like 5
That
minutes.
doesn't happen. I can
No?
promise you. I started serums and stuff like, I don't know, last year sometime because I was like, dang, I am starting to get like some crow's feet.
Talk about aging. Girls are getting Botox in their 20s.
I know. Wait, what is this trend? When I was girls' age, like as a young teenager, like the last thing that I was hiding my Barbies and the fact that I still liked them at 13. These girls are doing full-on skincare routines with serums and spending more money at Ulta than I spend on beauty care in a year. Like, I don't get it. Now, I had to dial back on the serums recently, but I want to get back into it after the next couple of months are over.
Jake, this is your future.
Can't wait.
That's where you're heading. And I know you think at 25 like it's so far away.
It's not.
It's not.
No.
It'll
Yeah.
be here before you know it. I will say,
It is
though,
weird.
there's-
Life, just
do you do any skincare?
nothing.
Nothing. You don't even like wash your face like right before
When I'm-
bed or in the morning.
When I'm in the shower.
Okay.
It's the only time I wash
I do
my
it in the shower and then I use a sulfur soap. Like at
Jamie
the sink.
has routines. I'm not going to say she does them religiously,
Mhm.
but she has things she does. Masks,
Oh yeah,
creams.
I have
salves.
retinol, vitamin C.
Yeah. I'm just pretty much going to just age.
No, most men do. I just didn't know if like you moisturized or like had because especially too because your beard. Like if you put any oils on or just to keep your
Just
skin
shave it
from
when it
getting
gets
dry.
itchy. Just shave it when it gets itchy. Like I got grays in the beard. I don't dye it.
Yeah, you've gotten more grays, I will say, than probably since 44.
Yeah. Yeah. So, I mean, maybe that was the thing. 44 was the thing.
I haven't gotten any gray hairs yet, but I have hope because my mom was like, I would say she got gray hairs in the last 5-6 years, and she's in her 70s. Like, she doesn't. I mean,
Who any guys dye their beard? Like, because I always wonder.
how do you keep it from being shocking? Like when you dye. Okay, so my old boss used to dye his beard like facial hair, mustache,
Yeah.
whatever, jet black, and every time he had a fresh dye job, I was like, oh, he dyed it because it was just so like pronounced.
just wonder if anybody dyes their guys, like truly dye their beard. Like, no, I don't want the grays. I'm dying.
Isn't just for men supposed to be just like you brush it and it's supposed to be gradual?
Different. There's different kinds. There is one that's like that.
Okay.
And there's one that you can just go full on jet black.
I feel like if I were a dude, I would
shoe
do that.
polish.
I would be too afraid.
I'm 35. I dye my gray hairs. I don't know if it's a man or woman. 35 dye their gray hairs. Crepe like crepe paper used to decorate. Is it crepe?
Yeah, crepe. I said crepey, crepey.
So it's called crepe. There is a name for it. Crepe hands.
Yeah, because it gets crinkly like that. Your skin when it's crepey,
Well, anyway,
crepey, whatever. I call it crepe
44.
paper. So
60. Apparently, poop just falls apart at those two ages. I'm a guy. All right, 35, dye your grays. Okay, that's fine. Listen, I'm not judging you. I get it. Jake, would you dye yours when they start going gray?
No.
You don't think?
No, I don't. But I'm hoping to go white, not gray. I would. My dad or my mom's dad, my grandpa had his hair was all white. His beard was white. So I'm hoping to grow out my beard like a big beard and then retire as a mall Santa.
I totally can see it. I totally can see it.
As a mall Santa?
Yeah.
I can see you as an elf.
No, he could be a Santa. But grown up Jake could be a Santa.
Yeah, like an older me,
You'd have,
white hair, white beard.
Yeah.
you have to talk to people.
Yeah, but
I mean,
two little
he's-
kids. I
He's
think
getting better. I think
I'm
by
just saying,
then
when kids come up and
the
Santa's
kid's
just
got
like,
40 years before he becomes a mall Santa.
exactly. I got time.
Right.
I'm 34 years old and I've been dyeing grays for years. Woman here. All right, let's confess. Who's dyeing their hair and how old are you? I want to know. We got a 35-year-old man, a 35-year-old woman. They say, yeah, no.
I don't think
dye
it's
'em.
anything to be ashamed of. I don't.
I get it.
Like,
I don't.
You just want to be comfortable, right? So, I mean, if you feel like you're a little too young to have that or you're not ready to go gray yet, like, I don't think there's anything wrong with it.
Would Jake start dyeing his hair if he started going gray at 25, though?
I think more about it, but probably not.
It depends, like, if you've got somebody probably too. Like, are you
Yeah,
in the
yeah,
dating
that's what
scene or
depends.
are you, like, settled down and
Yeah.
married?
Right.
Yeah, I will say when you're married or like settled in, you're less like.
It's not that you don't give in or anything like that. It's just like, it doesn't really matter. You're not trying to play the game and find somebody. Tony's pretty,
Time to play the game.
he's pretty salt and pepper. I mean, I don't want him to dye it. I like a salt and pepper look.
Facial hair or
Both.
head hair? Yeah.
I'm fine with it.
Yeah, I know. 647. Tate McRae X's Q92. If heaven's really just space, and we all go to you know what I mean? Because some people think we were sent here from another planet, another universe.
Yeah, but I've never been I came from outer space.
No, because that's not as glamorous as saying I was sent here by the Lord, whichever God you pray to. It's fine.
Right.
You know, I would think about stuff like, what if we really are? What if this is a simulation?
I don't know. I've never really
What
thought
if
about
we
it
are
like that before.
Sims?
I don't think it's that.
Is it that much crazier to think that than think that a man made us
What do you think this
from
is
the clouds?
So, in essence, you think this is a much bigger version of the Truman Show?
Vastly, yeah. I don't know. These things I don't know. I can't. The problem is none of us can really answer any of these questions until we die.
Right.
There's no one can come back to give us the answers. Yeah, no, it's this, or no, it's just this.
But there have been all those people that have had near-death experiences that say they see the Lord. You don't believe them?
They say that.
You don't believe them?
I'd like to speak personally to someone who's yeah, I saw this. You know what I mean? This is what I saw.
Yeah.
It's clouds. Everyone gets wings. Everyone's chilling. Everyone's groovy.
And Christian, that buffet doesn't exist.
My heaven, that would be my heaven. Just an endless buffet of all the foods I like. I don't know. It's just I think about weird things like that.
Yeah.
Where do we really come from?
Well, because
how did humans really
I do doubt the
begin
buffet.
to exist on this earth?
I know.
These are wormholes I go down.
I know.
Or rabbit holes, not wormholes, but wormholes in
Well,
space.
it's because you're thinking about space.
Yeah. I mean, how did this planet begin creating life and living things?
Are you kidding me right now?
What?
You know how this world began.
We know what we were told. None of us were here.
But life has to come from something.
Yeah, yeah. You need carbon. You need for us, for life, for oxygen. You need oxygen. But how did it start? Did it really start with two people and an apple?
I mean,
see the Akron Rubber Ducks live at Canal Park in Quackron. You could be there. Just be caller number 10 right now at 330-450-9292. Caller 10, good luck.
get ready.
Hey, looks like we're living longer. How cool is this?
That's good news.
Hey, we're not going to die as quick.
Right.
Study published in The Lancet use cutting-edge modeling techniques to forecast disease burden, life expectancy, and population shifts for 200 countries through 2050.
Okay.
And it's a look at humanity's health on a global scale. And what they found is, in a disease study, an international consortium of experts projects that the average life expectancy is going to continue to climb in the coming decades. As a matter of fact, if anyone's going to have a baby in 2050, they can expect to live around 80 years on average. That is up from the global life expectancy right now that is 74. That's 6 more years of
Hold
life.
up. Hold on a second. The average life expectancy is 74 years of age.
Yeah, globally, yeah.
Okay, globally.
Yeah.
So we're talking about other countries where there's lack of medical care and
If you want to get into, you're going to get in the weeds, yeah.
well, no, I mean, those are pretty tall weeds you need to consider when you're considering 74 as the global life expectancy.
Listen, just because we're a little closer to it than
Q92.
Hot and muggy for your Tuesday, a high of 94, a feels like temp near 100, sunshine all day long. Overnight, a little isolated thunder after midnight, otherwise clear to start, our low 73. I am Mark J. Weather from News 5.
Q92, hello, who is this?
Ed,
Hey, Ed, where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Carrollton.
All right, Ed, congratulations. You're caller 10. You're the winner.
Awesome. That's great.
Congratulations, Ed. You're headed to see the Akron Rubber Ducks at Canal Park in Akron. You can use this 4-pack of tickets for any remaining home game. Just tell everybody your favorite station, making you a winner.
Q92.
There you go. Another winner. Now coming up in the 8 o'clock hour. We're not done with winners. We got Black Crowes tickets to give away. They're coming to Northfield Park Friday, September 27th. And you could be there. We got a pair of tickets to give away for that. 9 o'clock hour. We have got tickets to the Black College Football Hall of Fame Classic. That is coming up Sunday, September 1st, 4 p.m. between Virginia State and Benedict College. And we have a pair of African Safari Wildlife Park VIP car passes. We're giving away to anyone that goes over to the live video stream of the Q92 Morning Show. You can find it on Facebook or you can find it on YouTube and go into the comments section. Like it first. And then what animal are we putting in?
The Eastern Bongo.
Yeah.
Someone put Eastern Banjo.
Yeah, it's supposed to be Eastern Bongo. And the whole reason Jake wants this is because, A, you can see this animal at the African Safari Wildlife Park, and B, it reminds him of a fudge round.
So we will accept Eastern Banjo because we know what you were trying to say.
Right.
But it's bongo.
It could have been autocorrect.
Maybe there is an Eastern Banjo. I don't know.
Could be.
I just don't know. Rage Room coming up in the 8 o'clock hour as well. It's all on the way right now with Terry Styles and Adore You. It's Q.
Did you find the article?
Big Brother's watching.
See?
Documentary is in the works. Claims Dayton is home of one of the largest covens of vampires. What in the blue hell? I don't recall vampires
I mean, what is
in
it
Ohio.
like? After the club, you're walking down an alley and they're like, "Whoa."
Dayton News. Is Dayton home of the largest coven of vampires?
Well, is it true or are people just saying it's true?
Supposedly, it's the third straight article. I guess Netflix is doing a doc right now
Really?
about it. There's one in the works right now. How? Ohio? Ohio. You could sell me on maybe Boston, Massachusetts, where all the witches were and things like that. Because you already got a little spooky thing settled down there. Ohio? Dayton? Vampires?
Vampires of the Gem City. That's what they're shooting right now.
That is insane to me. Dude, wow. Now, are we talking like real? We're talking about people that pretend to be vampires?
It says for the last 30 years, Dayton, Ohio has been home to the largest coven of vampires outside of the New Orleans area.
What?
When a man goes missing in a goth nightclub, they use as their headquarters. The case goes cold until a police officer comes forward in 2008 with a story. They were investigating the disappearance of a 26-year-old George Philip Gall, best known by Phil or Philip, who went missing in October 94 in Dayton. Police officer told the Dayton Daily News that he believed Gall was involved in a ritual cult.
Uh-oh.
He also claimed the bar Gall was last seen in near Asylum, which was on South Main Street, was a secret meeting place for vampires. The state declared him dead in 2002. But they never found him.
This is insane. This is insane.
The story was that Gall was supposed to have been involved in an ritual in the upper floors of the bar and then was beheaded. That head was then sold as a relic for the people that were involved. It's gross.
So maybe we have vampires in Dayton. And Netflix is working on a documentary. There's apparently a vampire bar. And apparently on the third floor of the vampire bar that everyone knows about, they kill people.
There's some weird things. Weird things that go down upstairs.
Guy disappeared, never saw him again. They declared him dead.
Yeah, and
Never found a body.
What it doesn't say is how the police officer found out about this. Was he a part of the cult?
I don't know.
Or did he just hear it through his intel on the streets?
Where is this vampire goth bar?
It told you. I can give you the exact location. What street it's on anyways.
That's crazy. 8:09 right here on today's Hit Music Q92. Christian, Lauren, Jake here with you now. It's the 8 o'clock hour. Morning's flying by, everybody. Good morning. How we doing out there? Thanks for having us on your radios. If you're streaming us from our website, which you can do 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, forever, Q92radio.com, thank you. And if you're watching on Q92's Facebook and YouTube, thank you as well. Anyway, you were checking out the show. We do appreciate it. This hour, concert tickets to give away. The Black Crowes coming to MGM Northfield Park and hook somebody up with those tickets. We have that for you. We're going to be kicking off the Rage Room here in a little bit. I already see some rage in the text line. Keep it coming. If you're new to the show, every Tuesday in the 8 o'clock hour, we kick off the Rage Room. We play some Limp Bizkit in the background, and we vent about things that are driving us nuts, ticking us off, hell, pissing us off.
Yeah. Feels good to get it off your chest.
Get it off your chest. We do it ourselves. We have rage right here in the studio. We announce it to you guys, too. It's not. We don't ask just you to do it.
No, we don't hold back.
We'd never ask you to talk about anything we wouldn't talk about ourselves. That might not be true, but it's fun to say. So we have that coming up for you here as well. Jake, I don't want to hear it yet, but do you have any rage? Because lately, every Tuesday, you've been coming with rage.
I know, but I don't think so today.
Hey, sometimes you don't. Sometimes you don't. I'm sure I'll think of something before it's time to do Rage Room. I'm sure I will. Yeah, I will. I got one. I'm ready to go.
Okay.
You got any rage today?
No, I don't.
Okay, good for you. That's a good thing.
I don't think so.
It's a good thing to have no rage. Oh, man. So we have that coming up. Oh, it's already 8:11. So,
wow.
There you go. Start sending in the rage. You can call in your rage at 330-450-9292. You can text in your rage at 330-269-9292. We are live on Facebook and YouTube. You can put your rage in the comments on both of those as well. We will get to them coming up. It's 8:11. It's Sabrina Carpenter. It's Please, Please, Please. It's Q92. A survey or a interview with a Dr. Shazadi Harper, an expert in menopause and hormonal changes affecting libido.
Yeah.
It's been revealed the best time of day to express your love physically.
Oh, Lord. Okay.
Do you think morning, afternoon, or night?
Night.
Jake?
Morning.
Jake, the sexpert, is right. It is the morning, apparently.
You got kids. That ain't happening.
Well, it says testosterone levels are high for both men and for women. They're at their highest. Testosterone is the hormone which is predominantly the male hormone that men have, and women have it as well. It is for energy and for alertness, and it causes that sexy feeling. She would say, I would say the morning is a very good time. Testosterone is a hormone produced by the body, and although women produce it, men have far higher levels. So, the best time of the day is right in the morning before you guys start your day. Now, I don't know. Do you brush your teeth first?
No. No, actually, yeah.
If you had to guess, and I want you to summarize. Expressing your love physically over the years.
Yeah.
What time of day would you say the average is?
3 a.m.
No, I mean like night, afternoon.
Night.
Yeah. 3 a.m. You have to set an alarm for that? Hope you both wake up, because I would.
No.
Do you stay up and wait for 3 a.m. or do you go to sleep and set, like I said, you set an alarm?
Just an internal clock that wakes you up.
You don't. Your body doesn't wake you up for that.
I mean, not every night. No.
I must be horny. Jake?
Thank God my daughter's off today.
If you had to summarize, would most of your expressed physical love have taken place at night, in the afternoon, or in the morning?
At night.
That's not to say it doesn't happen at night.
I know. I'm just saying, trying to get a gist of. I'm thinking about myself. I guess if I gotta.
You've never woken up and done the whole like.
I have.
Okay.
I have, like, daily. She's like, no. But I guess there'll probably be night too. So apparently, we as humans are not doing this correctly. not the best time.
I feel like morning's really hard because people get up and go to work in the morning. If it's a weekend, like, and you have kids, like littles get up really early.
They do. And again, this is taking nothing as far as like things that could, it's just telling you when the best time is for you. It is in the morning.
And I don't mean scared.
Because I can tell you as a man, going back to, even if I go back to like junior high school, there were times that me and my buddy were not on the same page. And the fact that like, I would.
When it came to what?
When it came to blood flow.
Oh, you don't mean like a real friend. Okay.
Wow.
This is getting weird.
I lost you in the woods, I see.
You did. The petrified
Stay on the
woods.
trail. Stay on the trail. I would happen, and I would be like, "What did you see that I didn't?"
No, I don't always think that has to do with
any kind of at all. It's math class. I hate fractions.
Yeah, I don't think it has to do with stimulation. Sometimes I think it's just it's hormonal.
You know what I'm talking about, right, Jake?
Oh yeah.
Where you're like, what's with you?
Fantastic.
Right.
What did you see that I missed?
This is fun.
What? Wiener talk.
I know.
I'm just saying, it's happened.
Every day?
Not every day, but it certainly would happen.
Okay. As an adult, though.
And for some reason, always right before the school bell rang to change class. And you got to grab that history book.
Oh, that's the worst.
Oh, the history book.
That really happened at school?
Where's the biggest book I have? Just walking with like pressed up, like, stop it.
Oh my gosh, I didn't realize.
Yeah. It's not like you know when it's going to happen.
Find a rewarding career close to home at Kimball. You'll find outstanding benefits, a supportive team, and opportunities for career growth. Working for a local family company really makes a difference. Apply today.
Q92.
Hot and muggy for your Tuesday, a high of 94, a feels like temp near 100, sunshine all day long. Overnight, a little isolated thunder after midnight, otherwise clear to start, our low 73. I am Mark J. Weather from News 5.
92. Good morning, everybody. Christian here with you. Lauren here with you. Jake here with you. Hanging out on your Tuesday morning. Going to be a hot one today. Hope your air conditioner's working.
Oh, you know what? We had a scare with that. My husband thought it wasn't like, thank God it was a clogged drain. Like he went down and our air conditioner kept like dumping water into the sump pump. And he was like, well, what's going on?
That's not good.
No, yeah. So anyhow, he fixed it. Thank God. Because I was like, do you know how hot it's going to be like in 2 days? He's like, yeah, I know.
It's going to stink. It's going to stink.
Yeah, we're good
is,
though.
Summer's definitely like, I ain't going away yet.
No, that would suck though to wake up in the middle of the night and like no air. Oh, we're so spoiled.
Feel like Jordan Sparks.
No air. No air. Now that's going to be stuck in my head the rest of the day. Thanks.
Great song.
Yes.
Underrated song. Doesn't get the love it deserved. I loved that song. Loved that song. All right. What we do every Tuesday, like I said, it is the Rage Room. We're heading over to it right now.
It's just one of those days.
My rage, rather minor, but it's with both my dogs right now. I've begun, as we're getting little Jimmy used to sleeping in his crib. Sometimes if he gets too upset, Jamie ends up going in with him, and staying in that room with him for the night, to comfort him as he makes the transition, and he's doing a very good job. He has not slept in our room for like 2 weeks. We have not bended. We have not.
No, I think he's doing very well. I mean, when
Very
him waking up this morning, even him like self-soothing and letting himself wake up in his crib before he calls out for you guys, like it's awesome.
So with that, she goes in there and shuts the door because we have 2 dogs. Love my dogs, but they are idiots.
Well, dogs
And
can
they
be.
can wake up my child like nothing else can.
Mhm.
Nothing else can. War could be going on outside my house, and Jimmy could sleep through it. He hears Talia, wakes him up.
Mhm.
He hears Furious, wakes him up.
Yeah.
So, like last 2 nights, in the middle of the night, at some point, she's been in the room with him, the door shut. So me, thinking I'm helping, at her request, by the way, it's not like I thought it was on my own. She was like, why don't you let the dogs out before you go to work? That way they won't be as whiny for me when it's time to get ready for Jim. So I've done that.
Yeah.
The last 2 days. Monday, 4:20 a.m., dogs are out.
Yeah.
Today, 4:15 a.m., dogs are out. Both days they've pooped in the hallway after being let out to pee and poop.
Well, okay. So maybe they don't have to go yet when you're letting them out.
They don't. It's not like they do that normally.
Do they pee? I mean, you witness none of this. You just literally open a door and are like, go.
What's that?
You open the door and you're like, go.
I have to put them on their lead.
Okay, but you don't go out with them.
No, but I give them a good 5 to 7 minutes. I'm not that guy that goes right back in and comes right back out and says, come on. I let him go. I let him roam the yard a little bit.
See, I have to take Jude out because he's afraid of the dark. So he won't go. He will not leave the deck if I don't go with him, if it's dark out.
I would think adding a time to get out would make it better.
Yeah.
For Jamie to start her day. But no, the last 2 days, poop in the hallway.
That sucks.
Other rage in my new house. Basement, bathroom, drain flies.
Drain flies.
Yes.
Like the little gnat. Oh.
Not the fruit flies.
Yeah, but
Drain gnats. They have like butterfly wings on them.
yeah. That was like little moths.
We tried, we looked up some stuff online. We tried the Drano down. Everyone said Drano can do it. Didn't work. We tried boiling hot water. That was online. Didn't work. Now I got something, we haven't used it yet, yesterday at Giant Eagle that is specifically for drain flies. So I'm looking forward to using that to see if I can get rid of these some bitches.
Okay.
They're annoying. They're only in the basement bathroom.
Yeah.
They're not in the house. They're not even in the basement. They're in the basement bathroom. We have a full bathroom. They love it.
Well, maybe because the basement's damper, so they thrive more. Like, it's damper all the time. See what I'm saying?
That's my rage. Those 2 things. You know what? Let's see what you guys have at 8:27. Rage room, people either questioning or walking all over coaches, volunteers, etc. Be thankful they're devoting all this time to your children. Meanwhile, parents typically drop off at the field and use said coaches and volunteers as a babysitting service. Oh,
I understand this one. I've been there.
Damn.
I get irritated as well when parents think that it's okay to sideline coach their kids and demean the coaching staff. Like they'll be playing like in the stadium and they will walk up to the fence and coach over the coach.
I wish that dad knew what a douche he was.
Yeah, it's bad, man.
That's great that
Go take a seat and watch the game.
That's great that maybe you were a star in high school, Al Bundy. That's great. But you're in your 40s and 50s now, and no one really cares about what you did in high school.
No, just so you know, Mr. Ed Hardy jeans. Yeah, because at least in
that
our
dad,
particular instance, that's what they had on.
When I say my prayers at night, one of them is don't let me be that guy.
Like, I hope you know that every parent in the stand is going, there he goes again, that poor kid. Everybody pities your kid, just so you know.
Yeah, no one's going, I wish Ed Hardy jeans was coaching.
No.
They're going, oh, there goes douche nozzle again. Here we go.
You know what? I read an interesting article a couple of weeks ago.
I hate that dad so much.
Did you know that it is increasingly difficult to find officials to call youth sports games because they do not want to deal with the parents? Yeah.
Why would I want to get paid a tiny bit of money?
And there's no buffer. So for youth sports, you figure it's on like a community field, something like that. So it's not like parents can easily approach the officials.
Walk out on the field now.
Yeah.
They'll try to physically fight you.
Yep.
Over a 4-year-old flag football game.
Yeah.
And they don't feel like they're doing anything wrong.
No.
Like, no, you're just an angel.
It is not okay. But not only that, you're disrespecting your child. You're demeaning your child. Do you know how embarrassed they are that you are fighting their battle for them and walking out on that field? What is that teaching your kid? That you're going to solve all their problems? It's not okay. There's a way to get involved. Take it after the game and talk to the coach if you feel like there's an issue. You know what I mean? Like, to me, that's the respectable adult way to handle it.
Yeah, I hate that dad. I could go on a whole promo about that dad.
Yeah.
That dad is the worst.
Yeah.
We
should write our own Bud Light jingle.
God.
Mr. Sideline Parent Coach.
Oh, you really are just like the worst. Like you're
a douchebag. Remember those?
I do.
Yeah. I feel like we could do it.
Yeah?
Yeah. You don't want to do it.
No, I don't. But
I thought it would be fun.
I just want to I can see that dad right now.
Yeah. His veins will actually bulge as he's screaming, telling him what to do when he's in on the field.
He knows more than the coach. He's
and I'm speaking more from a football experience because that's the only experience that I have as far as like having that kind of an issue.
Screaming at his kid.
Yeah.
Screaming at the coach. Just like doing everything he can to make it about him.
Yep.
And he always does have jeans on.
And usually at Hardy.
A lot of times.
Or they're acid washed.
A lot of times a sleeveless shirt with them.
Yeah.
A ball cap and usually sunglasses with a goatee. A lot of times. A lot of tats.
Some facial hair of some kind, but usually
facial hair.
Well, actually, I've seen two kinds, like the Oakley wearing guy or the man who's wearing the sunglasses that are incredibly like he's too old for them. You know those baseball ones the kids are wearing right now?
Yeah.
I've seen some adults with those on, and I'm like, you probably sideline coach your kid.
I saw a guy at my nephew's game. He was like just yelling. Even my brother goes, "Oh yeah, and my brother even said, everyone hates this guy. This guy's the biggest." And he's sitting there. I don't even know the guy. I don't even know who his kid is to even say his name. Don't know him. But he was on the gate yelling at his kid.
Yeah.
And then they're coming off for halftime to go have their huddle. He's yelling at his kid, like talking to his kid, distracting him from the coaches, telling him how to play and what to do. I'm like, bro, you're not a coach.
Listen, there's a way to coach your kid, and that's like at home. That's as you're working with them to develop them as a player. If you've got some experience, you are so disrespectful and you are teaching your child nothing if you're going up to that gate and coaching them. If you're coaching them over the coach, it's so wrong. Then your kid shouldn't be on that team if you don't feel like that coach is capable. But trust me, they are. Let the kid have some fun and go sit down.
You're on the wrong. You just know what a douche you look like.
Oh, I mean, literally. It brings the fans together because we're all like, do you see this? Yeah. We're all talking. We were perfect strangers before the game started until sideline coach Dad and Hardy Jeans walked up.
There goes Carl again. One too many natty lights before the 4th grade Pee Wee game.
He tailgated too hard.
Tailgated, a little too drunk again for our flag football game at the local park. It's Q92.
This is a Q92 Sports Break with Christian Bigglesworth on Q92.
The Cleveland Guardians lost both games of a doubleheader to the Royals yesterday, losing Game 1 4-3 and Game 2 9-4. That's dropped their record down to 75-57 on the season. They now have only a one-game lead over the Royals in the AL Central. They'll play the Royals again tonight at home. 6:40 is first pitch at Progressive Field. Gavin Williams will be on the mound for the Guardians. Cleveland Browns are expected to leave Nick Chubb on the PUP list. League sources told ESPN's Adam Schefter yesterday, which means Chubb will be inactive for at least the first 4 games of the regular season. And finally, the Akron Rubber Ducks are home this afternoon. They'll be hosting Bowie at 12:05. That's first pitch. The Akron Rubber Ducks are 70-50 on it this season. That's a look at sports right here on today's Hit Music Q92. You ever almost fallen asleep driving?
Yeah. Sometimes on the way here.
Have you ever stopped and peed on the side of the road?
No.
I've pee in a Gatorade bottle or something.
Ew, what if you miss? What if it slips out? Then you got to pee on
First
yourself.
of all, I'm not entering the bottle. I'm just peeing in the bottle.
Well, I understand that, but I'm talking about the stream, not your whole.
Oh, you aim. You put it. You get it real close.
You pull over to do this. I take it.
I have, but I've also done it while driving.
What if you hit a bump?
You don't. I gotta tell you, it's like a fire hose was going off and I was chasing around the car. I don't know. You give me way too much credit. I was just you're at a point, you got nothing, there's nowhere to go. There's no like pull over in sight. There's no rest stop in sight. I can't be the only one who's ever peed in a bottle.
I've done it once.
Thank you. What kind of bottle was it?
I don't remember. Probably
Gatorade's
Gatorade.
the best.
It probably was. Yeah, you got the bigger circumference around
you got a lot of room to miss. It's a big bottle. It's a wide bottle. It can hold it.
I know. I remember one time Tony had to do it. It's because we were stuck in a traffic jam, like on the turnpike. Like there was no.
So you peed in a bottle.
Yeah, he had to. Otherwise, it was going to be bad news.
I gotta say, I think I've only peed in Gatorade bottles.
Oh, I think this was like a Mountain Dew bottle.
Well,
it's all we had. We didn't prepare.
That's like playing Operation. That's tough. There, you got to be very precise. Very precise.
Eric says, "What happens if you fill it up and have to dump and keep peeing?"
You know how much pee that would take to fill up a Gatorade bottle?
I mean, I probably could do it.
Overflowing?
I probably could do it.
I mean, if you probably could. Yeah.
I pee so much, it's unreal.
Right here on today's Hit Music Q92. Christian, Lauren, Jake here hanging out. Hope you guys are having a great start to your day. Don't forget, you want a chance to win a 6-person African Safari Wildlife Park VIP car pass. Do yourself a favor. Go to the live video that's on Facebook or YouTube. Doesn't matter which one you go to. Click the like button and put Eastern Bongo in the comments section. If you type Eastern Bongo, you have a chance to win that Safari Wildlife Park VIP car pass. Not getting the finals, we're just giving it away.
That's right.
It's at the end of the show. So what are you doing? Get on over there. Do it right now. Black Crowes tickets to give away here very shortly. Still time for some Rage in the Rage Room.
It's just one of those days.
Say good morning. I have a rage for you. Thursday last week, my alternator died on the highway on my way to work. Repaired it over the weekend, $650 later. Yesterday, my ambient light sensor goes out in my car, causing a temp reading of negative 40 degrees. So my car's computer will not allow the AC to turn on.
Oh my
Shake
gosh.
my head, and it's 95 out today. Rage room.
Yeah, that'd make me angry.
Good Lord.
I'd be hangry. Get it? Not hungry and angry. I'd be
Boy,
hot and angry.
That is some car trouble right there.
It really is.
That
I'm
is
sorry.
not fun.
No, it sucks.
I've been coaching my son in every sport for years, and the parents are the worst.
Yeah.
Sit your ass down and STFU. You guys can figure that one out for yourself.
Yes.
If you want to coach, then come coach. That's the way I feel. It's to
Yes.
the point I don't even want to coach anymore. I don't blame you.
I'm telling you, they're having a hard time finding officials and also parent volunteers that will give their time to work with these kids. And because these parents are awful.
Yeah, they don't want to donate their free time
Not only
to
that,
coach, but they want to criticize you and tell you how well they do if they were doing it.
well, and not only that, do you know how many games, basketball, football, whatever it is, I've sat through where the parents just absolutely harass the officials or the umpires or whatever, and it's like, you come do the job. You try and call the
Yep.
game. Like, come on, those officials that are out. I don't care. Our kid has always been taught. I don't care whether you agree with the call or not. You had better respect the official. If we catch you not, you won't play. Part of playing is respecting your coaches, the coaching staff, your other players, your officials. Come on.
I think you can, but don't be disrespectful. I think you can argue if you don't think the call is
Listen,
right. But don't be
At
disrespectful.
that age, though, it's up to the coach to argue. If the coach really thought it was unfair, he should be walking up to the official going, hey, I don't think that was blah, blah, blah. But I have literally seen kids scream at officials how bad they suck. Like, to me, it's disgusting.
I would want to do it.
And I would be, I mean, we've seen it, and I've looked right at my son and been like, if that's ever you, I swear to God, you'll never play organized sports ever again. He's like, no.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to do it. I wouldn't want to. I'd never ref. I wouldn't even want to coach. I would like to coach, but I wouldn't want to because parents would ruin it.
We had a kid removed from a gym at church, screaming at the official like that. And as he's backing out with his mother, who ganked him from the court because she agreed with him, yelling at the he's flicking everybody off as he's backing out of the gym.
Guns a-blazing, huh?
Yes.
Look at that. Heading out.
That was 2 seasons ago. So this is middle school ball.
It's not even school. It's church league?
Yes. This happened at church league. It was awful. I was like, I could not believe my eyes.
Yeah, it's bad.
Yeah.
Didn't used to be, but it's pretty bad. You got rage. There's still time. 330-450-9292. The phone number, the text line, 330-269-9292. Black Crows are coming to MGM Northfield Park on September 27th. We got tickets. And that Q to call is coming up real soon. Nicki Minaj, Ice Spice, Barbie World, Q92. Time on their hands. It might be nice to hear.
She's
from
actually
someone.
a really cute girl, Daphne is.
I think Summy Yummy. Now, what's interesting, I don't know what she got charged with, but her one picture is her in scrubs with a medical ID badge. It makes me like go
wonder
towards
about
the-
like art narcotics or something.
Were we maybe taking things from the hospital we shouldn't have? And that's me assuming. And you know what they say about assuming. You're probably right.
I found a girl that's finishing while she's incarcerated her degree at Ashland University.
Good for her.
Yeah.
Good for her. Activities in prison for Summy Yummy: working out, playing cards, reading, writing, music, etc. Anything else? She wrote staying out of trouble, LOL. Sense of humor.
That counts for something.
So there's a bunch of these all over the country. And then, as we talk about this, of course, out of nowhere, Jake says, oh, yeah, I almost did that.
Yeah.
So you found this before.
And that's when everybody was like,
not this specific website, but years ago when I was in my sad boy phase, I thought about
Your what?
Yeah,
my sad boy phase.
Sad boy phase.
Yeah.
Okay, I get it.
okay.
So-
So I thought you said side boy face at first. I'm like,
No,
Should have moved some furniture.
I didn't think about that.
You
I thought
think-
about going to a jail website and finding a pen pal.
Yeah. Oh, much better
okay,
idea. Much better idea than putting the couch on the
Brilliant.
other wall. Yeah,
Yeah.
no, I get it. So you looked into it?
I looked into it. I never did it. I think what
World right here on today's hit music. It is Q92. Black Crowes coming to MGM Northfield Park Friday, September 27th, and we got a pair of tickets to give away right now. All you got to do is be caller number 10 at 330-450-9292. Caller 10, you're going to see the Black Crowes right here on Q92. They want $250K for a house in the hood of Alliance. Listen, I lived in Alliance, and I actually enjoyed living in Alliance.
There's some really nice areas out here.
I had a house in Alliance, and I thought it was very. I had no problems, no issues. I did find a Walgreens shopping cart in my yard one day when I came home from work. I will say that happened. Other than that, the apartment complex was pretty much quiet next to me. The older couple next to me on the other side, they were lovely. The car wash always gave me entertainment. You know what I mean?
You got to watch a music video get shot there.
I did see a rap music video get shot there. It was fantastic.
Right. You had a front row
I still
seat.
remember that.
Yeah.
They were on the hood. I was hearing the music, and that was not weird for me because a lot of people blast their music when they're cleaning their car out. So that wasn't odd to me. I've heard
I do that. I turn my car on it while I'm cleaning it.
I've heard country music, hip hop, hard rock. I've heard it all
Yeah.
when I lived at that house in Alliance. But I just happened to get up because the bass was really thumping. I was like, oh. I looked up, and then I see, like, the girl and the guy, and they're dancing, and the guy's running around him with the camera. I was like, wow.
Did you then tape them taping the video?
No, I didn't. I should have.
Yes.
I should have. I saw a car wreck at that car wash.
Oh, boy.
That was fantastic.
What? What?
A couple. No, I'm not kidding. I watched this happen. A couple. I started to hear shouting. I got a couple minutes. I heard shouting. So I'm like, oh, well, my windows are open. Let's see what we can see.
Nosy Nancy
You know,
over
so
here
I look
speaking.
across the street, and I see a mother who got out of her car yelling at a couple that are in the car wash stall.
How did you know it was a mother?
Because I saw her. She got out of the car.
Does she just look like a mother, or she had a kid?
Totally like a mother.
Okay.
100% like a mother.
Okay.
She was yelling, and I heard things back and forth, but I couldn't. I made out a few F words, but I heard, I really couldn't tell what was happening. So then I watched him peel out of the car wash stall.
Okay.
Peel out. So much so that he went around the corner of the building, lost control of his car, and crashed into the brick wall of the car wash. But then, on top of that, then he backed up and drove off.
Oh, my gosh.
And I think I even in my house went, that was awesome.
I wonder if they ever caught him. He
They
damaged the
did.
car wash.
No, they did.
Okay.
They did. So I had to speak to the police about it.
Oh, you were a witness.
I knew the cops.
Oh, well,
They were like friends of mine. So I was like, well.
I did, in fact, see what happened.
I was like, yeah, I don't know. They got cameras over there, but yeah, there's some stuff went down just now.
Yeah.
Clearly, you could see the brick is damaged.
Yeah.
And he was just like, nope, I'm leaving.
Find a rewarding career close to home at Kimball. You'll find outstanding benefits, a supportive team, and opportunities for career growth. Working for a local family company really makes a difference. Apply today.
Q92.
Hot and muggy for your Tuesday, a high of 94, a feels like temp near 100, sunshine all day long. Overnight, a little isolated thunder after midnight, otherwise clear to start, our low 73. I am Mark J. Weather from News 5.
Q92, hello, who is this?
This is Natasha,
Natasha, where are you calling from?
Blainville.
All right, Natasha, congratulations. You're caller number 10. You're the winner.
Awesome.
Congratulations, Natasha. You're headed to MGM Northfield Park on Friday, September 27th to see the Black Crows. Tell everybody your favorite live and local station hooking you up and making you a winner.
Q92.
Black Crows. She is going to see him at MGM Northfield Park. I think we should play some Black Crows.
Let's do it. Why not?
I'm just waiting on the...
Oh, yeah. Filibuster.
There we go.
There we go.
There
Okay.
we go. Now it showed up. Good Lord. That takes a long time sometimes. Let's go Remedy on Q92. I talked about this for a little bit ago. Lauren, not a fan of this. I understand. What do these scientists really know? What do these people in these rooms really know?
Yeah.
But according to metrics or whatever you want to do, again, Zeus, the dating site that I used back in the day, they found out things that will get you more responses when reaching out to women on this dating app. Listen to this. Messaging and complimenting a girl on her glasses, 39% more responses than normal. Complimenting her eyes, 11% more responses. And 13% if you compliment her tattoo. But glasses, your chances go up 39% that she writes back to you.
How in God's name would you come up with percentages like this? What did you
I don't know.
put out a national call? If you've got glasses and eyes,
You look at the, I guess.
and you online date,
I
we
as-
want to talk to you.
I assume that they can look at everything that gets a response. I imagine they can see everything that goes on in the world of Zeus, I'm sorry, and that they see complimenting with glasses gets more responses. Maybe there's some, I don't know.
Why are they reading people's messages?
Because it's the internet. Everyone does it.
No, they should not be reading those. And Zeus, like if it's private messaging and you're getting a compliment,
I don't know.
the only time that Zeus should be reading through those is with the FBI if there's a problem.
Please,
Okay.
we're on Facebook. If you say steak, Longhorn shows up in your news feed 2 seconds later. You don't. I mean, if Facebook's allowed, I'm pretty sure Zeus is. And it even says, "Don't be afraid to be a little flirty." Listen to these words that will get you more responses. Man, I'm trying to help. 66% more responses by using the word adorable.
Here we go again.
42%, the word trouble. Oh, you're trouble. Girls like that. Ooh, stop
I know
it,
they always
Darren.
giggle if you say, because you've got this
Stop
line.
it, Darren. Enter.
Yeah, if people are like Canton, you're like, oh, you're trouble, and they do
Canton.
laugh. They
Yeah.
always laugh.
Well, if a girl says Canton, she'll key your car. 26% more responses if you use the word crush. I've got a little crush on you.
That's better than adorable.
You think?
Yeah.
66%. Yeah.
This it goes back to our conversation last week about the difference between the terms hot and cute. Okay, adorable is something that I would say like to describe pictures of my children when they were little,
I got you.
when they
I
had
got
their
you.
Easter best on.
Everyone loves their Easter best. All right. I got to tell this story about yesterday, or it was Saturday, actually, when this happened to me at the Columbus Zoo, Jake. And I don't know, maybe, have you ever, and I don't just mean this to Jake, I mean this to everyone. Have you ever had an awkward moment with a stranger, whether that be through eye contact or something where you just, but it was an awkward moment with a stranger? I'm going to tell you. It was me. It was Jamie. It was my son. It was my not daughter. Just having a great time off air. Jake and I were talking about how cool the Columbus Zoo is. We were at the Columbus Zoo on Saturday, and we were going into the food court for me to get my plastic commemorative cup, which I have. It is tremendous. Can't wait. I might use it today. So I'm the last one, Jake, in the line of us walking in the building, right?
Okay.
So Jamie's got Jimmy. Not daughters behind them. I'm the last one in. And we're just, this is a short story. This isn't a long story. And we're walking in.
Okay.
And I just happened to look over to my left as I'm walking. There's people everywhere, right?
Right.
There's all kinds of, it's a melting pot. All kinds of ages, races, colors, religion. It's a cornucopia of people.
Okay.
I always say, if you really want to expose yourself to the world, go to a zoo.
Yeah.
Go to somewhere, or go to a vacation spot. You'll see every type of person, human being there is. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm just stalling. So I'm walking in the building. I look over to my left. I make eye contact with a woman holding her baby. Right?
Okay. Right.
Totally normal, right?
Totally normal.
Nothing weird.
Right.
Totally normal. She smiles at me, just an acknowledgement smile. Nothing, no flirty, just a hello.
Yeah.
That smile you give people hello.
Yeah.
I gave the hello back, right? With them, didn't say a word, just And then as we're locked in eyes, right?
Right.
She's holding her baby. She takes out her boobie. She just rips out her boobie. And I'm still locked eyes with this lady. I'm locked eyes with her.
Oh, no.
And she just smiled. I smiled. And it was honest to God, it's just hello. You don't talk to somebody, just hello.
Yeah.
Nod your head.
Right.
Smile. We smiled. And boom, boobie comes out to feed the baby. Looking dead at her nipple.
Yeah, that's
threw me off my game. I felt like I cheated. I felt like I was a pervert. All these things at once, and I almost wanted to apologize. Ma'am, I had zero idea you were going to do that. I just thought we were two humans passing by in life.
She could have waited 2 seconds.
I'm just and listen, I don't care who. I know people fight about can you breastfeed in public and all that. We could go down that rabbit hole. I don't think it's fun, but I just wasn't ready for that.
Yeah, because you were looking at her.
I was looking at her holding her kid. She had a long sundress on. I just assumed it was two strangers, kind of like when two guys give each other the head nod when they walk by.
Right.
They don't say anything.
Yeah.
But then,
yeah, what's up?
She was like,
yeah.
I was like, Then she went, boobie. And it was just, boom. I went staring dead at a nipple at the Columbus Zoo.
Yeah.
Threw me off. You know what's funny? I didn't tell Jamie.
Oh.
So if she's listening, that happened. Because I was just like, what? I spent a good 2 minutes in my head trying to figure out what just happened.
Yeah.
Trying to process.
It would have taken me a minute.
How did that happen? Why were we locked eyes? Even if you locked eyes with someone and you were going to do that, wouldn't you break the eye contact?
Yeah. Or wait until you walk away, go inside.
Again, in no way was she being seductive, or she was simply being a happy mom breastfeeding her kid.
Right. Yeah.
There was nothing.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that, but I think she should have just waited a little bit for you to
I'm just
pass.
saying, she wasn't trying to flirt.
Right.
She wasn't trying to be perverted. She just was going to feed her kid. I just wasn't expecting it to be when we were in mid-lock eyes to smile at each other. And, I don't know if that's ever happened to anybody, but I'll tell you what, that threw me off. I've still been thinking about it a couple times. Staring dead at a nipple at the Columbus Zoo. Out of nowhere. No warning. People sending in funny yet inappropriate gifts to the text line. I just thought I'd share that. That happened to me.
Yeah, that's a
at
good
the zoo.
one.
Bet you can't top that.
Nope, I cannot.
You ever have any weird interaction with a stranger before where you were like, well, that was weird?
Probably, but I don't remember any. I know as a kid I came up to several strangers thinking they were my parents and they weren't. I think everyone
how does that
happen? From behind you think they are, you run up to them. Oh, one time, actually no, I do have a story. I was in Dick's and my mom was in the dressing room and she said, go pick out a shirt. So I did.
Okay.
And then I go back to the dressing room she was in, and I slide it under the door. I said, Mom, how about this one? My mom has left the dressing room without telling me. And so all I hear from inside the dressing room is this woman go, I'm not your mother, but I like it.
You slid under the dressing room to the wrong person.
Yeah.
That's really funny. Music Q92. Good morning, everybody. Now in the 9 o'clock hour of the Q92 Morning Show. Christian, Lauren, Jake here with you. Hope you guys are having a good start to your day. It's already 78. I said if your pool's still open, oh, good for you. You got to live there today after work or school.
I know. Well, that was the debate. Like, do we swim today or not? I have my fantasy draft, which sucks. My daughter works till like 6:30. So it's like, I don't know. We're not late swimmers by any means, probably because I'm such a hermit because I get up so early, but I don't know. Maybe today would be a good day to jump in.
That'd be a great day. Great day to hang out at the pool, jump in the pool, swim.
Go to your brothers.
He won't.
He's open invitation,
Oh,
he said.
I know. Open door policy.
Today's the day.
My brother always goes, he doesn't invite anyone to anything.
Mm-hmm.
There'll be get-togethers at his house. He'll be like, oh, dude, open door policy until you want to come over. Well, I'm not home, or well, I got this, I got to do this. Like,
He said it didn't matter if he was home or not.
He says it after you don't come over to the thing that you wanted to come over.
Oh, I see.
It's always when you, like last time, I told you this story.
Well
last
played,
time
Justin.
I said, hey, man, I was like, we want to come over and swim today. All he texts back, not home. That was the only response.
Not home. Come on over.
Yeah. Would texting just not home make you think you should go over there?
Well, yeah, no. Probably not.
Then that night.
It's not like super warm, like not home, but you guys enjoy.
That's all you got to do. Not home, but hey, man, head on over.
Yeah.
Pool's ready to go. Head on over. Enjoy. not home. Then around 9 o'clock that night, he FaceTimed.
Why didn't you come over?
Should have come over, man. I don't care if I'm not home. I'm like, first of all, you're full. Please stop.
Yeah.
You're full of garbage. He does that all the time. It's an open door policy until you want to come over. My house.
Get
is
a
actually
sprinkler out, though.
We like I had my nephew call me yesterday. Him and his friends wanted to come over and see a new house. I was like, come on over.
Yeah.
Came over. We sat outside, a little fire table, or whatever the hell you want to call it. Sat around, hanging out. Great time.
Yeah.
But I could call him and be like, hey, man, let's go over and swim. All right, the boys got practice. I gotta go.
That's kind of cruel if they have practice today.
Everyone's gonna have practice.
They should really cut it short, though.
Maybe more water breaks.
Yeah.
Maybe not full pads. What it is.
Yeah.
Football. We didn't stop.
I understand that, but it doesn't make it any less dangerous. I'm glad you survived. Is that what you want me to say?
I did. They didn't. So like, that's too
I don't
hot,
want
guys,
them to
go
be
home.
soft, but at the same time, like, the heat index is like 100 plus degrees.
They'll have plenty of water breaks. We enjoyed water breaks.
Well, I bet.
Get some water. Hurry up. Hustle up. Do what they said. Go get some water. Stay hydrated. They go, that's enough water. Get over here.
Yeah.
Hustle
Hope you
up.
got enough in. You're good enough.
Let's
go.
run sprints.
Right.
Uphill and
Let's
full
go
gear.
sweat it all out.
Get rid of all that water you just drank. Oh, man. But yeah, going to be a warm one today. Hey, speaking of football this hour, Black College Football Hall of Fame Classic going on this Sunday over at Tom Benson Hall of Fame Stadium. When Virginia State takes on Benedict College, and we got tickets to give away. When you hear the cue to call, be caller number 10. We will hook you up with that. Also, we are giving away an African Safari Wildlife Park VIP car pass at the show today to someone who is watching on Facebook or on YouTube. All you got to do, head on over to the live video stream. Check it out. And something bongo you got to put in there.
Eastern, right?
Eastern bongo in the comments section. It's a real animal. You could feed it at that park.
Yeah, and it also reminds Jacob of Fudge Round from Little Debbie.
So go over there, like, comment. You will be in the running. We'll select one at the end of the show. We'll make fine. That's what we got for you this hour. Glad you're with us. It's Billie Eilish. It's Birds of a Feather. It's 9/11. It's Q92. Craziest days at work. Text message. I had a boss one time that would have sex with the delivery guys in our bathroom and then would want me to come back when it was done and see the evidence.
Ew.
That's not a day. That's a recurring event.
Hopefully that person needs arrested.
I feel like that should.
Why is your voice so high?
You can't. You can't do that.
No, that's a huge no.
And you the way this text came in implies that this would happen often. I mean, if you want to be like, hey, look, I reorganized our files. I mean, that's fun.
Right. Like, look at this new organization system. Or
yeah, look, I got new coasters for the break room.
There's donuts. You want to come see donuts in the back?
Got some Krispy Kreme in the back. Well, I guess you did. That's my God. That person got fired, right?
I would hope.
Where? I don't want to know the net, but like, what kind of company was that? Oh. Hey, come look. Like, that's crazy to me.
Yeah.
I'm a nurse. I had a crazy family member come in to visit her grandma and lay under the Christmas tree and wouldn't move. Police had to come get her and take her to the psych facility.
Oh my gosh. Well, that's kind of sad. Like, she didn't know what she was doing.
She thought she was a gift.
Right. The whole family.
Yeah. I used to work at Cinemark, and I found an elderly man dead in the theater. He came in alone to watch Jurassic Park, had a heart attack, and died in the theater. The EMTs took him out the secret side door to not disrupt the rest of the theater. That is a crazy day at work.
Yeah.
Folks, I did not expect you to come this hard with these
yeah, you've had some days.
Craziest
for sure.
days at work. My God, we're only 2 texts in. Every day is crazy at the Christian Children Home of Ohio, but my craziest day is being in a 1-hour hold with 2 other staff and a kid by the road. 1-hour hold?
I mean, that would be like, are we talking juvie or prison or?
I don't know. By the road? Interesting. Jake, someone told you to just take that with a grain of salt. The fry thing.
I get it.
I'm a home health nurse.
I just got it.
There you go. I'm a home health nurse in a psychiatric patient home. Several years ago, he told me he was feeling like he needed to stab someone in the neck with an ice pick.
Oh, geez.
Definitely could see the crazy in his eyes after getting out there safely. I called the police, which needless to say, they had to remove him in handcuffs, kicking and screaming. Craziest day of my job, text message, is when the SWAT team showed up as I was delivering mail to their house.
Oh, my God.
You had to think for a second they were there for you, right?
Like you had
Because
something
no
in your mail truck that they wanted.
You could be the most squeakiest clean human in the world. When the cops show up around you, you assume that you have cocaine in your butt and you're about to get busted. You know what I mean? You're like,
Why
oh my
did you
God.
go with that?
Oh my God, they're going to find the heroin. Oh no, they know. I'm in charge of the mob.
Do you think they have sex in space?
I think you can. I mean, obviously you can.
I mean, wouldn't have any problems. Never mind. I can't say it. I don't know if I can
Well,
say
I mean,
it.
it'd be a lot slower. I mean, you know what I mean?
Well, it would be easier to rise to the occasion, is my point.
You know what I mean? Get back here. I'm going to get you.
I'm just saying, like, if okay,
It'd
so
be the
listen,
slowest sex of all time.
If they don't have partners and they're up there and they're like, dude, that we might not make it back to Earth.
I think the people up there are a lot more. I don't want. Nerd is not a good word, but they're very much there to do their scientific
Are you
work.
trying to say
And
they're more
that
mature
is-
than I am, and so
Yeah.
they're not going to think about doing that?
They're all about what will this organism do up here, and you're up here like, let me see your wiener. Like you're up here like,
What if it's your last time? You're
In
going to
space?
burn up as you enter the Earth's atmosphere. They don't have a suit on. How's that heat shield? How hot does it get in there?
very.
Yeah.
Imagine your heat on high, but worse.
I've seen Apollo 13.
I know you reference it every time we talk about this.
You do, but I mean, not only do you have to work crap hours, it's kind of a dangerous job too. I mean, someone's got to do it, so thank God for you. But
I would kind of like to do the traffic guy, the guy that puts up that switches it between slow and stop.
do you know what I also
Love
thought?
that.
You know what I always thought would be a fun job to like shadow or like just do for a day?
I would want to do it with a chair. I would want to stand the whole time. Give me a chair. and
Christian.
I would need a chair.
Get
There's
out
no
of here.
reason you can't have a chair for that job. You're literally twisting a sign from side to side. The one side says slow, one side says stop. Why can't I sit down and do that in a comfy chair? I'd bring an office chair. Roll my ass right out
And you'd
there.
fall asleep, and that would be the problem.
could
Next
fall
thing you
asleep.
know, there'd be accidents.
Well, I'd rather fall asleep rather than standing up having a back issues all day. You don't think their legs and
I
back
think your
get tired?
employer, if you were a flagger, would be more concerned about safety and not your back.
I'm just saying it. You can't tell it doesn't hurt their feet.
Possibly.
You know what I mean? Those
Wear good
boots aren't
shoes.
that comfy.
Maybe they are. I think Ariats are really comfy. Anyhow,
I'd have some Skechers.
you know what I always would want to do? Just for a day, I think. Actually, I might fall in love with it. Maybe switch careers. But have you ever wanted to be one of those air traffic people that, like, when the plane is, like, taxing, you're like,
that person.
this way. You get those cool flashlights. Yes, I know,
That,
right?
yes. Air
And they make
traffic.
good money.
Yeah, they do.
Do they?
Because it's dangerous. You could get hit by a plane.
Well, it's not going full speed.
Okay, I don't even think it needs to. It could be crawling at 5 miles an hour. And if you're not paying attention and that
Don't.
front wheel rolls up your back,
Or you
I
get-
think you're done.
Or you get sucked in the engine and killed.
You went real dark, real quick.
Yeah, well, it's happened.
I
It's
know.
rare, but it's happened.
I know.
You're
Or
not
get
paying attention.
Hit by a prop.
Yeah,
What was that
prop
girl?
Chops
She-
your head off.
She was like a model and she got part of her face shaved off. Remember that?
Listen,
And lost an arm.
it's danger close. But it would be kind of cool to just like tell like a Delta.
Yeah. It's
plane,
like, all right, buddy.
Follow me.
Bring
huge
in the big
jetliner.
blue plane. This
Come
way.
here. Come here. Here, boy. Here, boy.
Just a titch more. Just a titch more. Ah, and we're good.
And go to Colorado.
Cut the engine.
That would be fun. Because I love planes. I would like to work at an airport. Just nothing has to do with going up in planes. And I wouldn't want to do traffic
Oh, yeah,
control.
on the ground. Why?
If I screwed something up, I just killed people.
I wonder if any like domestic airlines ever buzzed the tower.
I don't think Southwest buzzes the tower.
You don't know. Maybe Breeze,
Spirit. Maybe Spirit.
Breeze has like a long running joke or something. And they're like, request a flyby, and they're like,
those Breeze boys.
All right,
again.
Johnson, no. And then, boom.
I'll have to ask everyone at Akron Canton. Does anyone buzz the tower over there? Besides the little guys.
Or maybe because they have that army base, like the, oh my gosh, why am I drawing a blank on what it's called? Armory. It's right over by the airport. So we have like the Chinook go over all the time. Like that kind of stuff. Maybe they get kind of like sassy and they buzz the tower before they go land over there.
Here's a dumb question. Do jets have horns? Can you honk? Do you honk a horn?
What?
Like if you're like up, do jets have a horn?
I don't know. I can't answer that. I've never been out in my yard doing yard work though, and like maybe there's a bird or a pigeon or something like that, and heard a jetliner be like, meep, meep.
Well, maybe not so much for in the air, but more in the ground, like when they're moving around or something. If someone wasn't paying attention, you know what I mean? Auga! I don't know what it would sound like.
I'm googling it.
They
do.
Well, there you go. There you go. They have horns.
Yes, many aircraft have horns, also known as mechanic horns. They're used to get the attention of ground crew. They're usually located in the nose wheel and are operated from the cockpit, much like a car horn. On a Boeing 747, the horn can be activated by pressing the P and the 1 keys. The horns are very loud and annoying on purpose, so they can get attention of people quickly, such as maintenance crew, pilots, and others in the flight deck.
There you go.
I want to hear it now. Does anybody work at the airport that's listening that we can hear what a plane horn sounds like?
Oh, I don't know. Let's see. Why? There's all kinds of stuff. Like telling you why they have them?
Yes. I mean, it's a safety thing for sure, but like it just sounded so weird.
I don't know if this is
I don't know
work.
that thought has ever crossed my mind. Do planes have horns? You're like, meep, meep.
I don't know if this says aircraft horns ground crew. I don't know. I haven't muted because hold on. But it looks like it's just an instructional.
This is Airbus 321 Neo.
Ground crew.
737.
I don't know why I have double audio.
I think it's because we're live as well and you're unmuting the web.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think that's even it, but they have a horn. I was right. Someone texted in, I am deceased, LOL. Something I was wondering. I'm not saying you're up at 30,000 feet. Out of my way, Delta.
I just got
Spirit coming through. I don't think it's like that.
I wonder if you think they sound different based on the airlines that own them. That'd be funny.
That'd be hilarious if they had
like if you had Spirit, it would be like Spirit. And Breeze.
Delta. Oh, sorry. Didn't see it coming. Talking about work shift. Both our parents or our dads at one time were working midnight shift. They liked it. Jake was telling us about his shift at a McDonald's before his radio days when we got to thinking like, what is, and Lauren suggested, does anyone even work till 5 anymore? Are those days kind of over? And we asked you guys to text in or call in with whatever you do. What is your shift? What is your shift? And the ones we read before at the end of the last hour seemed to be 8 to 5 was kind of the main one we heard.
Yeah, but we got a bunch more, and I think maybe these could throw that off.
Let's go back and see what we have here. If you want to text in, if you're just joining us, just curious what you do, your occupation, just your occupation and your shift. More about your shift. What do you work? I'm a business office manager at a nursing home, 7 to 3:30. Love getting off that early. Good shift.
Yeah.
5:30 to 1, blue steel guy, but I have my afternoons free.
I love it.
There you go. That's pretty much my shift.
Yeah.
Someone that said 8 to 5 gets a 1 hour lunch, they can leave. Come back.
For their lunch?
Yeah.
Yeah.
8 to 4:30, Monday through Friday. Done before 5.
Mm-hmm.
8 to 5, Monday through Friday. And accountant, payable, administrator. Accounts, I'm sorry. 8:45 to 5:15. Fridays, 8:45 to 6:15. No, 8:45, 5. That's a weird one. 8:45 to 5:15. Like, they get mad if you leave it like 5:10. You know what I mean? We have a weird one like 5:15.
Why is that the first thing that you...
That's such an odd 5:15. Whose shift ends at like 15?
Whoever that was, if you're still listening, can you let us know if they get upset if you leave 5 minutes early?
Like, hey, it's only 5:11. Hey, music. Q92. It's 9:25. Again, Black College Football Hall of Fame Classic tickets to give away for that game between Virginia State and Benedict College. That's coming up later on this hour. Listen for the cue to call. When you hear it, be caller number 10, and you will win those tickets. Big news recently. Yes.
Yeah.
People have been asking for this for years and years and years. Everyone thought they were the 90s, early 2000s version of the Beatles.
Yeah, I mean, the backbeat, the word on the street.
The backbeat word on the street.
Is that they're coming back, baby?
They have announced, and the story is actually on Q92radio.com if you wish to go read it. Oasis, after all these years when people thought it would never happen, they are back together and they are going to tour next year. Noel and Liam Gallagher. They ended the years instead of speculation of a reunion. And apparently they have confirmed late yesterday they have buried the hatchet. After how long was this feud going on? I'll tell you, 15 years. 15 years fighting with your brother.
Yeah.
15. That is a long feud. That's
well, maybe they just decided that they didn't want to look back in anger.
That is dedication.
They didn't want to look back in anger. They wanted to... You really don't get my
No,
puns.
I got it both times. I got it.
Oh, and you're letting them fall flat. You're so mean.
I'm sorry, though. Sorry. No, that was a great song. By the way, that's a great one. Was that their best?
No. No, it was not. Champagne Supernovas. I like them all. I really do like Oasis.
No, Champagne Supernova is really good. This one. I may have to listen to Oasis going home today now.
Yeah.
I cannot believe they are getting. I would not listen. If I bought tickets for this tour, I'd hope they're insured.
Like, what have they been doing since the breakup? Like, what's their day job?
Trash talking each other.
Okay, but that's like after hours. What are they doing to earn money?
They both have gone out and done things musically, like on their own.
So you don't think like one of them works at Home Depot and?
No, they're still big stars, or whatever the Home Depot is over there.
Right.
There says the guns have fallen silent, the stars have aligned, the great wait is over. Come see, it will not be televised. They commented on their official website.
That doesn't mean it won't end up on TikTok.
It's going to kick off at Principality Stadium in Cardiff, Wales, on a 4 and 5 July. That must be how they say it over there. Before moving to Heaton Park in their hometown Manchester for 4 nights. They're not coming here, by the way, in case
Dang
you guys
it.
Yeah, it's going to be all in the UK. They're going all over Europe, and they're doing like 4 nights in like all these stops.
What about all of us that buy your albums in the 90s here in the U.S., guys?
It's a good point.
I mean, come on. Who really gave you more money? Them or us? Let's be real.
Question for you. if they were to come here.
Yeah, I would go.
I got you. Do you think they could pull off stadium show?
No.
They'd have to go to your Rocket Mortgage?
Yeah.
You don't think people would be clamoring that much to...
No. I mean, I think they could do fine at Rocket, but I don't think they could fill First Energy.
No? What about Progressive?
Cool venue. I mean, I'd like to see it see them try.
I don't know how they're going to do this. I don't trust them. I don't know if that's weird to say. I don't trust these two.
One wrong word from one of those brothers.
That's what I'm saying.
You're like, you know what? Screw you.
Dude, I blew you off for 15 years. You think I can't do it again?
Right,
Like, are
I
you
will.
serious?
I'll just start my scone side hustle back up and I'll be fine.
Serious. I have an entire tea line I'm about to release. I do not need you. I'm looking at this and I'm just like, these two were mad at each. Do you remember? I don't know why I'm pointing like this.
I don't know. I'm getting scolded right now.
Do you remember their MTV Unplugged where Noel refused to perform and he sat in the crowd and his brother had to sing all the songs?
No, I don't remember that.
Look that up.
Okay, I will.
They were on MTV's Unplugged and they got into one of their fights.
That's crazy.
He refused to sing. He sat in the balcony with the people. And his brother had to sing all the songs that he sings.
Right.
Now, they have similar voices, but they're not the same.
Right.
He wouldn't do it. I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, this is cool.
Maybe they've grown up a little bit. I mean,
I don't know, man. 15 years again. That's a long time.
That's a lot of working on your personal growth and development.
And they're very petty, obviously.
Well, yeah. I mean, you don't know. Maybe one of them slept with the other spouse. Would that be petty?
I don't know. I mean, Liam.
You don't know if that would.
That would. Yeah, that would be. Yeah. Man, Liam, who famously fell out and broke up with the group in 2009. He said, me and him are like telepathic. You know what I mean? I know my brother better than anyone else. When we both came together, you have greatness. Well, then what did you do for the last 15 years?
I mean, are they just like, did something small happen and they both just have such huge egos they couldn't get over themselves to say, I'm sorry? Or was it something big that they kept under wraps, like an affair or, doing something personally to the family, whatever?
Because it didn't even say in the post if they'll be joined by like their other original band members who were part of the lineup before they broke up in 2009. They've been broken up since 2009.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Oh, it says August 28th, 2009. That was the day that went down in history. While preparing to go on stage at the Rock and Sign Festival in Paris, a fight broke out between the brothers where Liam reportedly used Noel's guitar like an axe.
That's what I'm saying. These two have like real
That
issues.
was the final straw for the band. They decided to cancel the show, and the rest of the two are never hitting the road again.
I'm telling you.
Today is gonna be the day that they're gonna throw it back to you.
Can you imagine if they just
crazy.
if you're a guitarist and someone picked up your guitar and you're like, ah! You just bust it into like a million pieces.
That's my guitar.
I mean, like, I feel like that's brotherly stuff. 15 years is a long time to be.
But I mean, their rivalry's even violent.
Yeah, I think it goes deeper than that because it said that this was the last straw. So obviously there were some other straws in the past.
Here's the story from 96 for the MTV's Unplugged.
Mm-hmm.
Liam pulls out of their MTV Unplugged taping at the last minute blaming a sore throat, then proceeds to spend the entire performance heckling his brother from the crowd drinking champagne.
Oh my gosh. Which brother did that?
He was the singer, Liam.
Okay, Liam.
He did. He was yelling. He was making fun of his brother while they're filming.
Oh my gosh. Can you imagine being in that crowd going, what is happening right now?
You're either thinking this is the greatest thing ever, or this is like what? Like you're either in shock or like, this is awesome.
I think it would be shock first for anybody, and then it would turn to, this is awesome.
Like if we were there, I'd be like, well, this is stupid, Lauren. Liam's not even singing. But then when that started, I'd be like, okay, this is
We're
fine.
good.
I didn't know it was this type of show. Okay. So he's here, and he's literally heckling his brother while his brother's playing the song.
Mm-hmm.
That was in 96. See, I remember him not doing it. I didn't remember him heckling. He heckled his brother.
That's funny.
So,
That's funny.
If you're going to go over, I know a lot
Maybe
of Americans.
Liam has a sense of humor and Noel doesn't.
There's a disconnect somewhere.
Yeah.
Maybe, I know a lot of people bought tickets to go overseas to see Taylor. Maybe some of you will be buying tickets to go overseas and see Oasis.
You think?
I'm just saying if you do, at your own risk. I got a bad feeling this never happens, or it stops some point in the middle of it. If you're telling me the man used a guitar as an axe as his brother,
Yeah.
we just told you that he refused to sing at a TV taping and then heckled his brother. They were apart for 15 years. I'm supposed to believe these two are going to get along for a tour?
It's fair. They're good-looking guys.
They're good singers. Their songs were amazing. Those 2 albums they put out were amazing. Like, truly great music. And then
I had, was it 19, what was it called, the name of the album?
the one with, like, all the hits. Because the one had Wonderwall.
No, it was 1995. That's what it was called, the album.
It had Don't Look Back in Anger. It had Wonderwall.
I had that one in my car.
Oh, remember Don't
And
Go
Be
Away?
Here Now. Be Here Now,
Be
I
Here
think.
Now was the second one.
Yeah.
Those were the 2 that came out. That had the song Don't Go Away, which I think was a beautiful
That was a
song.
good one. Yeah.
Beautiful song. All right, Oasis fans, the wait is over. It's back again. The article's on Q92radio.com. We'll see. If I'm a betting man, I ain't betting that tour happens. But here's someone who can go to Europe, all over the world, and sell it out. Taylor Swift, I can do it with a broken heart. It's Q92.
Tara.
Hey, Tara, where are you calling from this morning?
I'm calling from Newcastle, Pennsylvania.
Oh, Newcastle, PA. All right. How did you find out you were getting cheated on?
I had just gotten engaged, and we were sitting in the living room, and there was a knock on the door, and my now ex-husband, long story, opened the door, and I heard a woman's voice. She had been with him for 3 years. He had been with me for the last year of their relationship. She showed up at our house.
And he was still dating her?
Still dating her. Said that he kind of was just ignoring her, thinking she would go away. But she came into our house. She took the pots and pans. She took the dishes.
Oh, this was a whole thing.
The vacuum. The bedding off the bed. She said that house was bought for them. Oh, it was a real treat.
And you had no idea any of this was going on?
No, listen. No, if you knew him, he was real quiet, just kind of chill. Never. So
you're telling me you're sitting on the couch with what you think is going to be your husband. You're chilling. Another woman walks in and starts taking things from the house because she's mad she found out he's cheating on her.
Right. So she came in and she's like, I said, you might as well let her in. Like, I know she's here. I just don't know who she is.
Oh.
And she was like, so you were cheating on me.
Oh.
He stood there. And I said, so you suspect that he was cheating on you? She goes, well, he hasn't been returning my calls. He hasn't been talking as much lately. I haven't seen him as much. And I was like, how long have you guys been together? And she's like, 3 years. And I was like,
Oh.
Interesting.
Now, what do you even do?
So I'm real calm.
Do you just go home? What do you even do?
So I went to the car and I put my best friend on speakerphone and I was like, you are never going to believe what just happened.
Girl, I got a story for you.
She's like, this would only happen. I was like, no. So like I looked and that's when I started like carrying stuff out of the house.
Wow.
I was like, I gotta go back in. I gotta find out what's really going on here. She called me a home-wrecking whore, and I was like, first of all, I didn't even know you existed.
Yeah, I can't wreck a home I don't know is built. I don't know. That's great.
She took sheets and blankets off the bed.
Oh.
Literally everything. His laptop. I said, it's always the quiet one. It's always.
Hey, at least you got to sit back and watch a good show, right?
It was quite the entertainment.
Wow.
Yep.
All right, thank you for the call. That's a good one. I appreciate it.
All right, thanks.
All right. Yeah, that's a good one. Sitting at home and the wife or whatever, that would throw me off.
Yeah, for
I was
sure.
chilling with a girl and her husband showed up. I'm like, hey, what are you doing? Like, huh? Text messages, face down phone is a sign. Let me see how this girl found out. I snooped through the phone while they were sleeping. He said he was sorry and cried. We got engaged, then I went through his phone when he was coming home to me and told another girl, hurry, babe, I'm almost home. He's now with someone else and cheated on her by sending me videos while she was at work. What kind of videos?
Ooh.
There's only so many videos a dude can send.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I do know what you mean.
Well, girls, there's multiple. But guys, you pretty much got one.
Oh, that's true. Yeah. Now I know what you mean.
One video you can, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Pretty much you got one movie you can make.
Right.
Interesting. So, cheated on you and then with a girl and then cheating on her back with you? Did you tell her and show her the videos, or were you just being the naughty other? That's weird. You just going back and forth.
Yeah.
Man. I had a friend who caught his wife by seeing items that she purchased at Dick's Sporting Goods that were not in his size from the email they sent you with your purchases. Wow, that's unique.
That is unique.
Dick's Sporting Goods receipts is how she found out. Wow, how he caught his wife. So she was buying another man clothes at Dick's? What a Dick's move. Get it?
I get it.
Oh, man. Wow, that's what I'm talking about. A unique way you caught somebody. Anyone can walk in on someone, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Anyone can pick up the phone.
Right.
And catch them, but that's unique. A Dick's Sporting Good receipt via email. I found a card that she gave my husband. We had just had a baby, and I saw a card in his work folder. Silly me thought it was about our newborn. Nope. Then when the idiot got home, he still tried to deny it. Hello. It literally said, too bad we never made it to the table, but the shower was fun. No! First of all, who buys a card for that?
Yeah, for real.
Thanks for the sex? Love you?
That's
Hallmark? What are we doing?
That's so interesting.
You kept the card?
Yeah, that's a problem too.
You kept the card. I'd have been like, why are you giving me a card for sex? And the last thing I'm doing would be taking it home where my wife lives.
Yeah, that's
You know, I told you earlier in the hour there's some stupid people.
There are. That's a different level.
So someone gives you a card.
Yeah.
Thanking you for the sex.
Yeah.
You decide I'm going to keep it, take it home.
Yeah.
To my wife who just had my child.
I feel like that's two stupid people there.
How did she catch me? Oh, I don't know. I have no idea.
Hey.
You were so good at covering your tracks. Next season right here on today's hit music, Q92. Giveaway time. We've been telling you all morning. We got tickets to the Black College Football Hall of Fame Classic happening this Sunday at 4 o'clock, Tom Benson Hall of Fame Stadium. Virginia State taking on Benedict College, nationally televised game. You could be there. We just need caller number 10 right now at 330-450-9292. Caller 10, you're going to the game. Good luck. It's AJR. This one's for Jake. It's the good part on Q92. Here's random. If anyone has space for a bunny in their house, the Stark County Humane Society has so many.
Yeah, they do.
I adopted one over the weekend. She's so sweet. Bunnies are adopted out on donation basis. No fee.
See?
Oh, that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people had, but we never had a bunny in my house, but I know a lot of people had a bunny.
I had a bunny. His name was Kobe. That Kobe Bryant.
Named him after Kobe?
Mm-hmm.
Kobe!
And then I got tired of taking care of him. I know that's terrible. But I was way too young probably to have a bunny. So I gave him to our neighbor, and he lived for like 6 more years. I mean, he was alive a long time. And I got to visit. I had visitation rights. It was good.
I have a friend, a good friend of mine. He owns 2 chinchillas, or chinchillas, they're called.
Yeah.
2 female chinchillas he has.
Mm-hmm. You know where?
Random.
You know where I won my bunny?
That's random. At a fair.
Stark County Fair.
Stark
County Fair, and it was like the ping pong ball and like the moving little cups, like in the kiddie pool.
All those games are rigged.
Apparently
they're
not.
All rigged.
Not ironclad there, because my mom. If you could have seen the look on her face when it landed in one of those ones that was red, like there was only like 2 of them, and there was like 1 million of them floating in the pool. And it stuck, and she was like, oh my God. I mean, like, she knew what that meant. There was no telling me we weren't taking that rabbit home.
There we go. The rabbit's coming home. You couldn't have got the goldfish that'll die a day later.
Right.
No, I got the bunny.
Yep.
Look at you having a non-traditional pet.
I had hamsters. I had... What else?
I know Jake has lizards.
Yeah. I had I had more than one hamster. We even had the ball, like where we let the hamster run throughout the house in the ball. Just had to wash the steps.
Someone text, I swear I landed the ping pong ball in the exact same game and got a bunny too.
See? So it's not rigged.
I think a lot of those games were, the basketball games rigged. Those rims are small.
Yeah. We have baby bunnies at our house right now.
But you didn't buy them. They're just...
nature had them. They're so cute though. They're like this big.
Jake, besides your lizards, did you ever have another pet that wasn't a dog or a cat?
Or amphibious?
I had hamsters.
You did the hamster thing too?
Yeah. When I was in 3rd grade, all the way up until now, I've had hermit crabs.
Okay, so...
Hermit crabs are big.
And they're creepy. Let's just be honest.
Q92, hello, who's this?
Russell.
Russell, where are we calling from?
Louisville right now.
All right, Russell, congratulations. You're caller 10. You're the winner.
Hell yeah.
Congrats, Russell. You just scored yourself a pair of tickets to the Black College Football Hall of Fame Classic, happening this weekend. Tell everybody your favorite station, making you a winner.
I listen to you guys in the morning, Q92.
There you go. Congratulations, Russell. Enjoy. And last chance for African Safari Wildlife Park VIP Card Pass.
Yep, hurry on over to Facebook or YouTube and find that video live stream. Give it a like, and then you need to drop the comment Eastern, what is it, Jake?
Bongo.
Eastern Bongo. This is an animal you can see at the African Wildlife Safari Park, and it reminds Jake of a fudge stripe. So put that in the comments. We're moments away from us picking our very latest winner for that.
Today's hit music, Q92. A molecular biologist made headlines for his highly controversial artificial womb concept. This is what he originally...
Artificial wound?
Womb.
Oh, womb.
This is what he originally became. You're like, what the hell are you talking about? He has a new design, the world's first head transplant system.
Get out of here.
Hashem Al-Ghalia, a Dubai-based scientist and filmmaker. He's now aiming to help push forward the idea of transplanting a head onto a donor body for people suffering from cancer or paralysis. He recently released a video explaining the tech, which dubs Brain Bridge. It's getting a lot of attention online.
I understand that, but once you sever the nerves in the neck and everything, aren't you paralyzed from the waist down?
Brain Bridge's proposed head transplantation process involves attaching a patient's head onto a brain-dead donor body with the goal of preserving the patient's consciousness, memories, and cognitive ability.
I call BS.
He said the procedure could be available within 8 years.
You want to know how we end up with zombies?
Thanks to the integration of advanced robotics and AI.
This is how we end up with zombies. Real life zombies.
Not zombies. My cyborgs.
Whatever.
We're gonna get cyborgs. That's worse to me. Cyborg, you can't shoot a cyborg. Ting. Because metal. But you see RoboCop.
They bomb them.
There's gonna be a bunch of RoboCops running around. Be a
No, I
bunch
was
of Johnny
thinking
Number
RoboCop.
5. Short Circuit.
Yeah.
Remember that movie?
I do.
There's
That
a
was the
throwback.
old one.
Number 5 is alive. You're like, what the hell? I'm telling you, cyborgs. This to me is cyborgs. RoboCop is going to happen.
This is not good.
I don't think. And again, this is coming from someone who has no expertise in anything really. So I have nothing to base this on. But I don't see how you're going to take a head and put it on another human's body. But I could see you taking that head and putting it on some type of exoskeleton robotic body, aka RoboCop in real life. I could see that. That to me is more believable than
what's his name?
Than I die and Jake needs a body and they cut his head off and put it on my body.
Yeah.
I could see a lot more if they put. I'm a robot.
There's so many loopholes here. I mean, because what if you're 87 years old and you have a bad heart? And you want a transplant or something like that, but you still have the same shell and a bad heart. You see what I don't know. Like,
imagine having like an 80-year-old head on a 25-year-old body.
Oh, that'd be weird.
That'd be awesome.
Like a banging body and like a really old looking face.
Get over here, whippersnapper. Huh? What else did Dr. Frankenstein have to say? Someone said
exactly.
On the text. Just telling you what I was reading. Again, with the integration of advanced robotics and artificial intelligence, he thinks in 8 years.
No.
He can have this ready to go.
He's delusional, and someone gave him a head transplant, and that's why he's not making any sense. I'm sorry. How long did it take us to do the first facial transplant? And that didn't go... I mean, it happened, but they didn't look normal.
Well, someone had to be patient one. You know what I mean? Your cookies don't come out great the first batch you ever make. You got to get
Sometimes they do.
You got to get good at it. Okay, well, that guy kind of messed up his first batch, okay? What are you going to do? I'm sure he's better now. But I'm telling you.
I don't see people in the news getting face transplants all the time.
Cyborgs. I'm telling you. Cyborgs. This could happen.
No, I say
I'm going to
zombies.
put this. You can't make a zombie because you're not going to put a human body on another human. You're just not. You know how long you'd have to be sitting there connecting nerves and stuff and testing them out?
That's why when you said this, I was like, wait a second. There would be paralysis involved.
How much would it screw with your mental status to wake up with someone else's body, tats, piercing, etc.? I don't know.
Yeah,
if it was your only option, if it was that or death or paralysis?
Well, you're already going to have paralysis because they're going to go shunk and chop your head off and put a new one on.
Listen, I don't have the logistics. I just know he thinks he can do it. But now, to me, that tells me cyborgs will happen. Now I'm putting cyborgs in the same pile as the dinosaurs will be back.
Which is also bad news.
And robots will take over the world.
20 years, it's going to have people with different heads on their bodies and dinosaurs wreaking havoc.
Real quick, because we're late. But here's a positive. Let me give you a positive spin. Because I do believe the robots and AI are going to try to take over. But if we get to this technology and we get enough people to become cyborgs, we'll have like robots, good robots, with human stuff that will fight on our side against the robots. Today's hit music, Q92. 9:55. That's going to about do it for us. Thank you guys so much for having us on today, whether you had us on the radio, whether you were streaming us on our website, Q92radio.com, or whether you were hanging out with us watching the live video feed on Facebook and YouTube. Thank you guys for enjoying the Q90 Morning Show, 92 Morning Show, and letting us help you guys get to work, get to school, or maybe get home from third shift this morning. Thank you guys. We appreciate it. Before we get out of here, though, we have that African Safari Wildlife Park VIP car pass to give away. You guys went over. You do what we said in the comments section on the live video feed. Time for it to pay off, and someone's about to win something. Lauren, who we got?
Today it is April Campbell. April Campbell, congratulations. We'll reach out and get your information on Facebook.
There you go. Congratulations. You are a winner. You can win something just for watching on Facebook and YouTube.
Yeah, we're hooking you up just for doing what you should be doing. That's watching the show.
Seriously. Yeah, you heard her. Damn it. Watch the damn show.
If you don't follow us on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, X, how dare you? No, I'm just kidding.
May you get diarrhea.
No, that's gross.
Of course not. We'll be back tomorrow morning. It's Wednesday. We'll be halfway through the work week next time we talk to you. Don't forget, we're leading up to a Labor Day weekend, everybody, so keep that in mind as this week is trudging along. But we'll have a Your Call Wednesday in the 8 o'clock hour. We'll be talking to Rich DeRocher from the Pro Football Hall of Fame tomorrow. We'll have more prizes to give away. Looking forward to it. Again, Nick on vacation this week. Keller will be here this afternoon. Ryan tonight. And then don't forget, go see Keller, go see Jake. And it is hot, but it'd be a great day. It's going to be sunny. Go out there and check out the car show at Hall of Fame Village.
That's right. It's free parking, free admission. There's fun for the entire family. Bring in your ride. If you don't have a classic car or a car that you are collecting or working on, that's fine. Just cruise in and see all the amazing cars that they have over there. The kids can jump on the Ferris wheel. You can get some great food options over there. Perhaps grab some coffee, maybe a beverage, walk around with that, and just unwind, relax, and enjoy a really good summer evening.
There you go. Nothing quite like it. We'll be back tomorrow morning. Jake, what do you got for the great people of this radio station?
Love you. Bye.
We'll see you all tomorrow. It's Ariana Grande, Boy Is Mine, Q92.